It's not even Sunday night. It's not even Sunday night football. What the heck are we doing over here? It's Monday night football. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Warzone Sports Network Monday Night Football stream. Mike's on the mic. Jay's eating spaghetti, and the Steelers are driving on the Bears, right?
Spaghetti with chicken.
Ooh, chicken.
Fancy.
Not just spaghetti. Spaghetti with chicken.
You know, extra praise.
Into the stream. I'm guessing this is the notifications gang. We appreciate y'all. Let us know who you got winning.
Oh, Mike. It's already starting off crazy.
That's a tubby for Najee. So, 2 seconds into the stream, we get to all do a little bit of Najee. Some would say he's the next Derrick Henry.
I don't know. But all I know is that I decided to once again, after weeks off, go back to Prize Picks.
Oh, speaking of Prize Picks, if you guys want to play along with us, you can use promo code Warzone, and they're going to match your first deposit up to $100. So if you put in $50, you're going to have $100 to play with. Does that make sense? Did I say that right? I think I did.
It is facts, mathematically correct. Yes.
All right.
So I got.
All right. Who you got?
Let me tell you this, Mike. Twice, I almost put the under on Najee Harris fantasy points and the under on his rushing yards. Instead, I didn't put Najee Harris in at all, and I put the over on Ben Roethlisberger's fantasy points. So get together, Ben. Start throwing passes instead of letting him just run all over the place. You know.
Doesn't look like the right decision yet. But there's a lot of game left. That was quick. They got the ball back in the court real quick.
Like I told you, Mike, I think it's going to be a really high-scoring game. My prediction before the air, what we said we was on air, was 28-24. I had the Bears winning, but you said that they can't win anymore because of the jinx, so maybe it's 28-24 or 31-28 Steelers maybe. But I think I see a high-scoring game because David Montgomery's back. You got Najee Harris. You got those receiving weapons on both ends. Allen Robinson, Chase Claypool, Deontay Johnson. You got a bunch of weapons. I feel like on these teams.
You could just change your pick, change your score prediction to whatever it is at the end.
That's true. I could just do that. Well, I will do that regardless. But right now, I'm expecting a high-scoring, high-octane, fun game with a lot of touchdowns, a few field goals maybe.
I sure hope so, because the Rams and the Titans did not deliver. Or I should say the Rams just didn't deliver.
That's true. I was doing a hair show on Sunday, so I was like, I'll send you some clips. I was on the runway. But I missed the game, but I know Sargent texted me, and he was pretty upset with everything the Rams are doing. So probably not good.
Yeah, I wonder how he's feeling. I was thinking about him while watching that beatdown. A Derrick Henry-less beatdown.
And A.J. Brown was playing injured, right? So kind of like our guy David Montgomery this week, and he did a little something.
In the Rams' house.
And actually, last drive, the one that the Rams were supposed to win the game on, I guess, supposedly, when he was like, "Oh, they're coming back right now," though. I watched the drive, and it was just two really bad, one roughing the passer call that was Aaron Donald just threw him for no reason on third down, could have just not. And the second one, I guess he just accidental helmet to helmet contact maybe, but still, yeah, just bad defense overall. And then a good long pass to A.J. Brown.
They took care of business on defense more than anything. They've made Matthew Stafford look like rookie year Matthew Stafford in Detroit.
Shaking my head. I heard we're going to have a Tony Tucker sighting tonight. That's what I've been looking forward to. Mike, is that going to happen?
Yeah, me and Tony had a great time last night here on the streaming.
Yes.
the game.
And I say that not to say that he's not on here, because he's on here all the time. He's like the lifeblood with you and Joe Morley of the Warzone. I'm just saying it's always great to see Tony Tucker on here. You know what I'm saying? When I'm on here, he was on here last time I was on here too. It was funny. But anyway, so just getting the viewers prepared for some great Tony Tucker content. That's all that was for.
Didn't you hear the rumors?
Nope.
Joe Morley, factually, 100%. They've proven it. It's science at this point. Joe Morley sucks. So
I have heard about that. It was like on like somebody's thing, like on a wall.
We're not letting him come on the air for a while. So just because he sucks so bad.
Dang it. Oh, question from Jay. Will Mooney give me 8 points? You know what, Jay? I actually think he will, only because it's going to be such a high-scoring affair. Normally, I would say maybe not. But I almost, again, Prize Picks, guys, Warzone, if you put in Warzone promo code, you guys play with us. But I almost put the under on Mooney, but I can't see him not getting at least like 8 points tonight, because it's the Bears offense. Justin Fields is clicking. They're playing against the Steelers. Like, how can it not? Monday Night Football, you know?
Yeah, Jay. But let me answer Jay's question. Mooney's going to get you 8 points on one play. He's going to get you some big, long touchdown tonight. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be a broken play, long. You can go to sleep knowing that you won your fantasy matchup. I, on the other hand, need 41 points from Darnell Mooney to win a fantasy matchup. I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, that's not going to happen, Tony. 41 sounds ridiculous. Maybe for Allen Robinson, but
not with that attitude. It's not going to happen. I believe
in the game.
Darnell Mooney. He's going to have his Rob Tonyan game. His 3 touchdowns, 7 catches, 120 yards. That's what's going to happen.
I could see that for Chase Claypool tonight, in all seriousness.
I'm playing Chase in another league that's really close. I have a 10-point lead with Khalil Herbert, and he has Claypool and the Steelers defense.
Oh, Canada, oh, Canada.
Oh, ye of little faith. Mooney's his favorite target. He's at least going to get 4 catches for 50 yards, Jay.
Well, tell him it's only a jinx if Mike picks him, not if we pick him.
One of my best friends in the world sitting front row at this game. I'm going to try and spot him out. He's the only Broncos fan probably there. Who goes to a Steelers-Bears fan as a Broncos fan? But he's there.
Somebody who's in the area and doesn't have anything else to do and likes football.
Who's the favorite in this game? Do you guys know? It's got to be the Steelers, right?
I would assume the Steelers because they're at home.
I would say the Steelers are probably 6.5.
Oh, maybe.
I mean, you got 3-point home field advantage. They're a better team. Rookie quarterback. I would say it's at least 6.5.
Talking about misleading favorites in the NFL, did you guys hear the Niners at one point were favored to beat the number 1 Arizona Cardinals yesterday? And of course, they got mollywopped by at least I think 17 or something like that. Because it's the number 1 team versus probably the worst team in the NFC. They're at home, I get it. But how are they favored? I think they said they were favored by, 3 points, 2.5 at one point? You guys hear about this?
Willing to bet there's probably correlation to DeAndre Hopkins and AJ Green and Christian Kirk, I think wasn't playing, and Kyler Murray.
Jay, is that my connection or his?
Oh, no, he's stuttering.
Okay.
But I'm just
Mike you said willing to bet, and then your stream cut out.
He said a few players weren't playing, and that's why that he thinks that they could have been favored. And the home court advantage automatically gives you 3 points, I think, right? With that, you automatically get 3 for being at home. But I don't care if it's if I play a bunch of junior high kids and I'm a few of my friends are missing, I'm still gonna beat them, even if it's just me 1-on-5. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? You still had Brian Murphy, whatever, was still there. Buda Baker was still there. Who else was still there? Colt McCoy was still there. Who else was there? Tony, help me out with some names.
We couldn't even.
Rondell Moore was still there. Oh, James Conner was still there, who had 5 touchdowns.
Jay, we can't talk about us in any football games. We couldn't even beat a fucking car salesman in a flag football game.
I was talking about basketball. To be clear, I was talking about basketball.
Actually,
football, there might be some junior high kids that would beat our team that we came out with, Mike. Especially
that's our next challenge, Jay Fly, and I want you to bring out the entire Drew League for that game.
For a football or a basketball?
For a basketball game.
Okay, I could get at least one. Lamont's in Vegas. Shout out to Lamont. But my boy Donovan's in West Covina. Actually, he lives right there. I'm not gonna give his address out, but he lives in the West Covina area. So, possible.
Well, yeah, you want to keep that a hush. We're very big in the Covinas, like West and East Covina. We're huge. We got a big demo.
Can I be the equipment manager for the basketball, Mike on the Mic basketball team?
No, you could be the starting center.
Be better than shooting guard at center than shooting guard right now.
Yeah, I played for the Red Bull team too. In our Drew League center and power forward, one of them was a backup, but he was still super good player at Valdosta in Georgia. Anyway, and one from Long Beach. We played against our other starting center who was like 7. He was like, I don't know, he looked 7 foot, Mark Davis, and we lost by 2. Anyway, enough basketball stories, but yeah, that would be a BC team, Mike. You at center. See if we can get Shannon out to play power forward, a little 6'8" power forward, and then Donovan, Lamont at point. I don't know. I'll probably come off the bench for somebody, and we'll be good.
I'm down for it.
Mike,
well, actually,
you're the dream teammate in basketball because you have a lot of heart and hustle. So you just play defense, and you don't want to shoot. That's what I want because I want the shots.
Exactly.
I just want to be in the corner. Hit me in the corner. Baby's gonna make it rain threes in the corner. Okay, just give it to Big Baby down there, and I'm gonna make it rain threes from the corner.
There was a small period of time, like a 9-month period while I was stationed in Point Loma, where I was on a basketball team that played like every other day, and that is literally how I played. I just ran full speed, got a bunch of steals, and passed it to other better people.
Yeah, you need that. You need that Patrick Beverly on your team.
Yeah, except for I didn't talk any smack because they'd all beat my ass if So I was a quiet Patrick Beverly.
Okay, Mike, I think we need to like both agree to hate Matt Nagy for bringing back David Montgomery before their bye week, and they're just only letting him on the field. When Khalil
Herbert started running back, Tony Tucker. No, Tony Tucker. Mike on the mic told me that you advised him to start a backup running back over their star running back. He's not even just a starter. He's like a star running back. He's like a top 10 running back in the league, in my opinion. Right? Am I way off with this?
He's limping already. I just saw him limping.
He's
all right. We all limp.
He's in the top 20.
You were limping when we were playing, but you still finished the game off, Mike.
Ever since that game, I have not recovered. But what was I gonna say? Oh, Tony, here's the deal. Since he told me to play Herbert, as long as Monty doesn't score 18 or more points, we're still friends. Everything's cool, no hard feelings because I wouldn't have won anyways. But if Monty goes for 20 points, I'm done. Quitting the war zone, and I'm out of here.
I don't think he'll go for 20. I think he'll realistically go for 12. Probably he'll probably go for like 60 rushing yards, a few catches, and maybe a touchdown.
Do the Bears have any chance of upsetting tonight?
No.
There was a ton of upsets this week. You guys want to see them all?
Oh, I've seen them.
I just wanted an excuse to play this video, really, to be honest.
Week 9 of the NFL season was the definition of the phrase any given Sunday. We got to see upset after upset after upset after upset after upset. Another upset. And one more upset. Just so many upsets. Like just an unlimited amount of upsets. Like teams that everyone keeps telling me are good and I should quit hating on getting upset. Weeks like week 9 are the reason why we watch the sport. Because anything can happen at any moment. There is no 7-game series. There is no best of 3s. It is win or lose.
That's facts.
Is that a Tiki Barber jersey?
You know what's crazy, Tony? You get that so fast. It took everyone like 3 minutes to try to guess, and none of us got it right when me and Sam and whoever else is on here. You got it right without even him asking. You're just like, oh yeah, Tiki Barber from the '87 Giants or something like that.
First of all, Tiki Barber was a very, very good player for about a 4-year stretch. Played in the Super Bowl, twin brother, Rondé, played for the Bucs. Well, here's 2 things. One, I have a great memory, and I have watched sports nonstop for 30 years. So as soon as I saw him sit down, and I was like, is that red? Yep, Tiki Barber.
And I know Rondé Barber. He won a Super Bowl, I believe, with the Bucs. But Tiki, I don't know about his unknown brother.
You need to get a Jason Sehorn jersey.
Let's go, Sehorn. Seahawks.
Did you enjoy all the upsets?
I did enjoy that video. That was a good tag there. How you just kept piling on the Raiders. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I'll wear this jersey the rest of the stream too.
Daniel Jones is such a beast.
And I will wait patiently for Jason Thomas to arrive.
Oh, so talking about Daniel Jones, Tony Tucker. I don't know if TikTok's dropping tonight, but Drew Lock is who we're going with for Mike's jersey.
Oh, that it's official.
It's official. Drew Lock.
Don't change your mind.
Drew Lock. That's it. Yeah, because Vince Carter's not on the team anymore. I can't. You know what I'm saying? He's a big Chargers fan. He's gonna be walking. They're gonna be like, he's not on the team anymore. He wasn't even a big
He's on
part
the
of
practice squad. That's what makes it funny to me is that he's not even on the roster. He's on the Chargers. He's got practice squad Chargers jersey. That's how big of a fan he is.
Oh yeah, see, Tony Tucker could always sell me on something when I thought I couldn't be sold. The Vince Carter thing is such. I know that's what you were saying that too. The practice squad thing is great, like because you know it shows his diehard fanness. You know, like he likes every single player. He doesn't care who you are, and I appreciate that about Mike. He actually does like every player though. Who else do you like on that team, Mike?
What about this one? This came up last night. What about Hooker? Malik Hooker.
Oh yeah, Malik Hooker. I know who that
Malik
is for the Colts.
Or Amani Hooker.
Any Hooker is fine. I just think it would be funny for you to have a jersey that says Hooker on it. It just that's the immature person in me thinking that that's still funny.
What about Jake Butt?
That'd be funny too. That's only USC, right?
No, he played
Denver.
Bronco. Well, he was. I don't know if he still is.
He was the long snapper or something?
No, he was like their third string tight end. He was blocking tight end.
I don't remember him.
Didn't have very long.
Tight end from the Denver Broncos. And then John David Booties, who you might be talking about from USC.
Why is Najee on the sideline? He scored a touchdown. Like, aren't they supposed to give him 50 touches a game?
That's David Montgomery.
He said 43.
Oh, you watched the video.
I always watch the video, Tony. I just watched you and Justin go back and forth just hating on Aaron Rodgers for an hour.
Oh, shit. I didn't even know.
Aaron Rodgers? I guarantee you he would put up more than 7 points on Sunday, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, no shit. The Chiefs' defense is ass, which means Jordan Love is ass. No, I'm not going to jump on the Jordan Love hate wagon just yet. I'll give him time like I do to all the other quarterbacks, like everyone should in the world.
Yeah, people are hating on Rodgers.
So in that show, I made what I thought was a pretty decent point. So I'll say it again here. It's really hard to pile on Jordan Love in right now. He didn't get to practice with Devontae Adams, and then he's making his debut in Kansas City, which is a tough place to play. Like, however bad he played and however bad they're supposed to be, he then had Aaron Rodgers, like, bringing a bunch of attention to the organization with his appearance on Friday. So it's like you get a little bit more time than one start in Kansas City against the people that people were comparing you to in the pre-draft process. Remember that? Remember they were like, oh, he's comp as Patrick Mahomes. And I was like, what?
So is Trey Lance's. Everyone's comp to Mahomes now.
It's not even a good thing anymore, it seems like. I love that. I hate to say that.
Keep the expectations where they are. J Love was what, the fourth quarterback taken in that draft?
Yeah, he played good though, right? He played good. He just didn't play, I think, as good as Aaron Rodgers would have. Not nearly as good as Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers would have put up 28 points against that defense. Probably.
I think that would have made Mahomes maybe throw a few more turnovers. Like, I think he would have pressed a little bit more if Rodgers was out there doing his fancy sidearm underhand stuff. Then Mahomes is like, anything you can do, I can do better. You know, like just turn into a State Farm commercial between the two of them out there. State Farm must have been pissed too. They're like, these are our guys.
And they're like, one's not playing, the other one's not playing, but he's technically out there. That kind of deal.
Yes. Look at Hakeem Nicks. He would have looked so good in powder blue. Tom Telesco, you're a douche.
The Packers should have traded Aaron Rodgers for Deshaun Watson.
Wait, he was supposed to go to the Panthers?
Would have taken it.
Who?
Hakeem Hicks?
Knock it off, Jay. You know good and well that the Chargers need help on the defensive line, and there's only one powder blue. That's more of like a – what kind of blue is that?
It's at least a baby blue or a sky blue.
Yeah, let's go with. They're more sky blue. They're more multiple interception blue. That's what they are.
That's funny.
What's
Yeah,
going on?
Chargers.
Najee?
What?
Why do they keep cutting the camera to him on the sideline? Like something's going on with him. Does anyone know?
Probably because he's the best
Najee?
player.
Yeah, they just keep going to him, and he's
Yeah,
not
they
in the
do.
game, and he just looks pissed on the sideline. Now he's on a tablet. It's like,
Well, I
why
think
are
he
we
just-
showing the game? Why are we showing Najee?
He's just upset that if he doesn't touch the ball every other play, he's like, "What's going on?"
He shouldn't be, because he should want to touch the ball a little less than he's been touching it, so that way he can make it to a second contract one day in his life.
Oh, I highly doubt he's going to stay healthy enough in 4 years to. Bad offensive line. I also noticed this on the first play. If you sack Ben Roethlisberger, you shouldn't be able to celebrate. Like, you shouldn't be able to just knock over a statue and then be like, yeah, poof, poof, poof. Like, you shouldn't be able to do that. You get in the backfield and you just push over an object that can't move, hasn't moved since 2018. He tried to shuffle forward in the pocket, and he looked like my grandfather looking for his slippers. He was like, poof.
I like that sound effect. I like that.
I wish I could go back in time and lift more weights and eat more sandwiches, so that way that I could be an NFL defensive lineman, sack Ben Roethlisberger, then whisper in his ear how much better Philip Rivers was than him.
That's a good dream. I like that.
I dream about it every night.
I actually kind of don't disagree with the overall statement. Like, just if we're talking about the way they play, but resume-wise, Ben wins.
Yeah, Ben Roethlisberger has more Super Bowls, and that's all that matters in the day. Philip Rivers has a lot more funny lines, though, like a lot of mic'd up funny lines. Like have you heard those? They're funny. So
I appreciate that.
there's that.
There's a compliment in there. For the 49ers loss, I did a pick change, same for the Browns versus Broncos by changing my pick. What do you mean by that, Robert? You mean you jinxed the Broncos?
He jinxed the Niners, I think.
Oh, he jinxed the Niners.
Which it doesn't matter. They're playing number one team in the NFL. You're Omar's Cardinals, so
It's kind of crazy. I saw another TikTok creator switch his pick from the Cardinals to the 49ers when he saw Kyler was out. And I was like, this jinx isn't just me. This thing is spreading throughout the entire world right now.
Well, it happened to me too, because I changed on my private one. I changed from I changed to the Texans when I found out that Tyrod was going to go and whatever. Thankfully, in your pick'em thing, I didn't change it there. I left it there.
Freaking Dolphins. It's all right. I'll take 2 losses and 7 victories picking against the Dolphins every week.
Well, I'll tell you all the same thing. I had the Texans beating the Rams, and then I switched my picks to the Rams before the game started. And thankfully, I did because the Rams smacked them. It's like 38-0 at one point.
I told Kevin, because Kevin's like 4 points behind me in that contest. I said, if you would have just been picking it against the Dolphins this whole time, you'd be in first, my friend.
Wait, are you that pumped when they show the Roonies and Virginia McCaskey?
Oh, no. Something's cooking. Something's about to
I'm
happen.
not very pumped to see David Montgomery doing very well, Tony.
Oh, I see. Jay, you're ahead of me because I'm watching. I'm like slowed down by like Mike's time right now. Oh,
Mike,
no.
What's wrong with Mike's time?
Oh, that scared me for a second there. I was like,
What were
Mike's
you saying
going to
about-
me on one play.
What were if he went all the way?
I was hoping that was a tubby.
He ran for 20 yards, broke a couple tackles, and he's not tired enough to get Herbert in. He gets a carry right away afterwards.
He's a star workhorse running back.
Well, also, Nagy loves him. That's the thing. Like, they are obsessed with Montgomery. But if you're thinking about the length of your season, in the NFC, they still have a chance to, like, get together, get right on the bye week, and put together a 9-win season and make the playoffs. They made the playoffs last year, 8-8 or whatever it was. Remember, wasn't Trubisky like the Nickelodeon player of the game?
Yeah,
He
it's
was
over. They already-
MVP.
He's not anymore. He's the former MVP. Right now, the current reigning MVP is Michael White.
Michael White, that's true. I heard he's a new MVP.
They're still giving out MVPs?
Yeah, that was the Nickelodeon game, and Mike White won the MVP. That one game, they threw 400 yards, and he's never going to play again.
Yeah,
like
well,
the
yeah.
Play again. I think he's going to play again this week, and then he'll be done. Justin Fields is moving around good so far.
I like some Justin Fields. But I'll tell you about David Montgomery. If I'm a coach, this is what I'm doing right now. I'm saying, David Montgomery, we about to try to win this game. You're our best player. I'm giving you the ball every chance that I get. You know what I'm saying? Every run and play. This is why, because you have the whole bye week to rest. You know why you got to rest now? You got a whole 10+ days to rest. You don't got to rest today.
I think if Williams wouldn't have been banged up, maybe they wouldn't have brought him back. But he looks healthy. He looks good.
Fine. He's fine. He's good.
That knee sprain was pretty intense.
He was out for what, like 6 weeks or 5 weeks? That's pretty bad for a sprain.
Oh, there's TJ Watt's first sack.
And we want to say we're hoping that Mitch Trubisky does recover because he's not playing right now. He's injured. I don't know if you guys heard, but he got injured. So hopefully he's going to be okay.
Doing what?
Did he sprain his gluteus sitting on the bench? Like what?
I hope not. But Justin Fields just threw a pick and it looked ugly. So.
Yeah, those big fat guys trying to tackle you, Justin, not in your team. It's Cam Hayward.
He ran it back? No, he didn't run it back.
He ran it back. It just doesn't count as a touchdown.
Yeah, he ran it back, but doesn't
Oh
count.
my gosh.
Hey, Tony Tucker, here's a good reference for you. The late, great Gary Coleman once said, I scored a lot of touchdowns. I'm always in the end zone. Too bad I never get the ball.
Gary Coleman.
Yes, sir.
Maybe they just added this part of the game to football, but why are they all humping each other in the end zone after you get the pick?
Oh, no.
I think that it's isn't that the rowboat celebration or whatever?
No, there was no rowboat. I just saw humping. There was no arm moving. It was just hip thrusting.
Oh, then maybe it's a new hip thrust celebration.
Oh, that sucks. He was throwing to Mooney too.
Mooney's had a touchdown already that he overthrew, and then there's that. So whoever had Mooney, it's not looking good anymore. I don't know if he's going to get those 8 points. I'm going to say he's going to get like 5 now.
All right, here's what I say the Bears do. Fields already throwing picks. Let's just ground and pound this thing. Yeah, give Dave Montgomery his touches, but let's not throw another pass for us this game. Let's rotate these backs in, and let's just run it. And let's just run it and run it and run it 50 times. 25 for Herbert, 25 for Monty.
I don't know about that, Mike. Because the thing is, like, their backup running back's hurt, and they have a third string active, but I don't see them giving the ball a third stringer that much. At least not in the first 3 quarters.
There is the possibility of vulture because Herbert is a tank. There is a possibility if they get down close to the goal line where they just start giving it to him instead.
I'm fine with that. We could do that. We can get David Montgomery running for 80 yards and then just hand the thing off to your guy, Justin Herbert, or whatever his first name is.
I think it's Khalil
Mack. See, that's why this guy is not going to have a future in the NFL. It's because we already have Khalil Mack, and we already have Justin Herbert. You can't pay. It's kind of like Melo, you know. There's a Carmelo Anthony. It's fine though because he's Anthony, and there's Melo Ball. Because we already had Alonzo Ball, so you had to have a new. You know what I'm saying? You have to have something different. You know, just how it is.
I get what you're saying as far as branding wise.
Yeah.
There it is. Spell with an 8.
Yeah. There's a better Herbert. What's up?
Mommy was asking if he could.
I'm down for him to throw a touchdown pass. That counts as fantasy points.
You know that Daddy did heat up the pork, right?
That's why Carmelo Anthony can't try to take Melo's name and try to like use Carmelo as just Melo because we already have a Melo. And you know, like Anthony works just fine. So if you took away Melo from Melo Ball, what would he be? Lonzo's already a ball, and then we took Melo away from him, he'd be nothing. So and he's the greatest player in the NBA, so we can't do that. But anyway.
Yeah, I like Melo's name being passed to the other Melo.
No, this isn't a baton. This isn't a relay race.
Melo is he's the greatest Melo and the only Melo. And because there was Fat Melo, he wasn't a Melo. Carmelo Anthony he's an Anthony. And then you have Melo Ball, he's a Melo.
Whoa. So Devontae Smith can get the mini Megatron name from Alex Robson, but the Melo name can't pass down.
Well, yeah, because Megatron, this is why. Because Carmelo Anthony was already something. Like, he can't just take somebody and use something.
You look
like, he was already Carmelo Anthony, and Megatron was already Megatron. So Devontae Smith can't be Megatron because he's not as good. And And Carmelo Anthony can't go back. It's like this is a good way to put it. It's like if Steve Largent started calling himself Megatron for no reason. It's like, bro, you were already Steve Largent for all those years. Why are you now going to be Megatron because another guy got the name Megatron? It's like Carmelo Anthony can't just take Melo's name because Melo came to the NBA and like took the league by storm.
Exactly. I agree with Jay.
Yes.
Okay. Your argument can't be friggin' unknown Virginia podcasters with unusually high voices. That can't be your standard for giving nicknames away to other people. Carmelo Anthony is Melo. That is the influence of LaMelo Ball has to have come from Carmelo, whether dad wants to admit it or not. He was just like, they ran out of laws to do. They were like Alonzo, LaMelo. Like, they just ran out of laws. They didn't want to call him Larry or something. So they were like, Melo. Like, there's no name Melo and La together. It's...
Well, I'll say this because I want to comment on Jay's thing because I like this. But before I say that, is that I don't know if I told y'all. I think I told Mike. I was at the store to buy some football gloves before our game, and I see some guy coming. I know, Alex. We talk about him too. But point of the story is some guy was like his kids were running around the store and like acting crazy, and the guy was like, "LeBron, get over here! LeBron, man, stop yelling! LeBron, get over here!" And like his son's name was LeBron, and I know not for a fact, but I'm 99% sure that he named his son after LeBron James, the Los Angeles Laker. You know, great. But I don't think the same with Melo Ball. I think Melo's a common name. You've met a few Melos. You know, I'm sure like in your age group, my age group, you know, like little kids.
Of course, he named him after. You think if you knocked on his shoulder, he's like, "No, man, yeah, the warehouse up there in Chesapeake. I worked with a LeBron, and we were really close. It's like his God. Of course, he named him after LeBron James. That's why there's guys that are named Denzel. You think that they know another Denzel? No, there's guys named Shaquille, Shaq Griffin. You think he was named after the Shaq, the mailman? No, like he wasn't named after just like the butcher from their hometown. They're named after famous people. LaMelo's named after him. Like that's just how it works. There's one Melo.
What famous Tony do we have that you were named after? Now I'm thinking about it. Tony
I'm
Tiger?
named after my grandfather.
I don't believe it anymore, Tony. I think there's a famous football player out there named Tony something.
Tony Baselli, former Tony Gonzalez.
There you go. Boom. Tight end for the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, we both I look of Latin descent, and he is of Latin descent. I'll go with that.
I'm about to destroy your whole argument, Tony.
Go ahead.
My parents named me Mike after Michael Jordan.
Boom.
Yeah, it's the worst idea ever. It just your dad. Okay, I have a nephew too. His name is Jordan Michael because his dad was obsessed with Michael Jordan. He doesn't even play 2K.
His last name's Michael? My middle name is Jeffrey. My name is Mike Jeffrey Michael.
It is definitely not. Your legal name is Michael on the microphone.
I resent my parents every day because of it, because Michael Jordan is not the GOAT. I'm a bronze sexual named after Michael Jordan. I'm a bronze sexual named after Michael Jordan.
Your name isn't even Mike.
How's it even happen? I'm a bronze sexual named after Michael Jordan in a Tiki Barber jersey. How do you end up in this point in life?
You're a freaking Italian named Sean. That doesn't make sense.
Hey. I didn't ask to be exposed like that, Tony. All right? Oh, man. I don't know. I didn't put any prize picks in. I was going to put them in for the second half, but this game, I don't think there's going to be any offensive anything. It's just going to be a bunch of punting and fumbling and intercepting.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now with Ben Roethlisberger. He's such a good quarterback, but
I'll put his jersey on next.
I think Tony Tucker had his jersey on, something that I was like came through my screen. I don't know if this is factual or not.
I was just talking mess about no offense. They're about to score again.
Yeah. The Bears had 12 men on the field. So I have a bunch of Pittsburgh stuff, a bunch of Pittsburgh jerseys because my mom was a big Steelers fan. And so like me and my brother bought jerseys of our favorite Steelers players. I picked Hines Ward. He picked Polamalu.
I like Hines Ward.
Yeah, Hines Ward's he's one of my all-time favorites. This just in, we'll send you a link. Hop on. You can discuss your love for the one Jordan Love.
I don't know if you guys. I want to get back to this because did you guys hear about Dave Birdall? AKA Dicky Ball?
You think Jordan Love is named after Michael Jordan?
Yeah, Jordan Love for sure is named after Michael Jordan. We just went over, right, Tony Tucker?
I don't know. Bakersfield, that feels right. That feels like Jordan Love was
all
named
LeBrons, all Jordans, and all Michaels and all Kobe's are named after Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, LeBron James. End of discussion. Everyone else is lying.
Maybe his mom was a big fan of "This Is How We Do It," little Montel Jordan.
Oh yeah.
Maybe she was a huge R&B fan. She liked the brothers. That's how he got to be light skinned like me.
Possible. Kobe.
Kobe is another name. When I have a couple of kids that are like Asian kids named Kobe, and I'm like, your kid's going to be 5'3" and isn't good at basketball. Like, why did you name that to your kid? Why did you name him Kobe? And they're like, because we love Kobe Bryant.
Maybe they'll be Kobe at like in another way, like in some other avenue of life, like some other kind of Kobe, just not in basketball,
Yeah,
like
maybe
in badminton.
Kobe of like the painting world or something, like creative abstract art.
They're like, how did you create that piece? And he's like, oh, it's my mama mentality,
Yeah. My Mamba brushstroke mentality. I like that. It's good.
Told you, Chief Prod's a loyal fan.
Chief Prod.
Play a edit again. Oh no, I deleted it.
What is Ladicki Ball? What is that? What am I missing?
It's Dave Bird. He did this thing with LeVar and Zoe and Mello, and I think Jello was in there too. And he was pretending like he was a fourth ball brother. He's a TV show comedian, actor, and musical artist. He's a really talented. He's my top 5 rappers of all time. One of my favorite shows of all time on FX. If you want to check it out, but yeah, it's funny.
Oh, I know who this is. Dave, the show.
Dave Bird. Yeah. Dave Bird. His name, or I don't know if it's still his name, but at one point his little rap name was like a penis joke. That's why they call him Ladicki Ball. I was like the joke.
I've never watched that show, but I am very tempted to watch it.
You like it, Tony. I think you would actually really like it. I really like it. I think you would really like it a lot.
I think I would. The problem is there's just too much on television.
There's nothing on television. There's 2 shows in the past 5 years or more.
I need Pat Freiermuth.
That's my dynasty tight end. I bet Freiermuth was named after Pat McAfee.
Probably, yeah. Or after the great Michael Freiermuth. I can't even say that name. Freiermuth.
I think he's named after Pat. He's named after Pat Sajak. You guys
know Patrick Mahomes.
That's probably more likely than.
You guys don't know who Pat Sajak is, do you?
Game show host.
Isn't he an actor?
Yes, he's a game show host. Good job.
I mean, game show host.
Tony, I got a Tiki Barber jersey on. This sends me back.
Yeah, he's the host of Wheel of Fortune.
Oh yeah.
I know that show. It's where they say Wheel of Fortune really loud and slow.
Pat Freiermuth. So I have Freiermuth on the bench of one of my teams, and because I have Darren Waller, but I can't let go of Freiermuth because tight end is so weak. But nobody in this league makes trades, so I don't know what to do with him. But I don't want anybody else to have him.
You want to hear why Pat Freiermuth's in my lineup? It's gonna really piss me off to talk about it, but I like being pissed off for some reason. Here's this. I have Pat Freiermuth in my starting lineup in my Dynasty League because at 0-4, I gave up on my team and started tanking to get higher draft position. I traded Kittle away. I traded Julio Jones away. I traded Jarvis Landry away. So Pat Freiermuth is in my lineup. Guess what, Tony? Since trading all those players away, I am undefeated in that league. Because of guys like Pat Freiermuth who all of a sudden just started scoring touchdowns every week.
I'll tell you this, though. I like that you're not just starting the worst possible lineup you could start. You're still starting a competitive lineup if you have Pat Freiermuth in there.
Yeah, I'm trying to win still, but I'm not, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
It's like a Jets tank where it's like we're just going to keep putting out Rashad Perryman as wide receiver 1 for 5 years and hope that we somehow win games.
Tanking for Wilson?
Tanking for Wilson.
Hey, Tony, talking about bad predictions in fantasy football and records, I think I'm going to have a better record than you tomorrow because I'm winning my matchup by a lot. You're losing yours by a lot, and I believe we have the same record right now or something like that.
I lost mine, Jay. Not losing by a lot. It's over. Game over. I'm done.
Wait, you lost in Warzone?
No, not Warzone. In
okay.
The 32-man. That's what you're talking about, right, Jay? Warzone, I'm
talking about Warzone of attrition. Me and Tony Tucker.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
No, I'm about to take a huge hit because I've had back-to-back weeks where I've gotten 0 touchdowns, even for my quarterbacks.
Let's make it.
Well, you beat me, Tony.
Let's make it 3 in a row.
2 weeks ago. That's the last time I won.
And
I've now lost to Jets and Joe Morley. I've lost the back-to-back Joes.
And then I traded CMC for Taysom Hill and Matt Ryan, and Taysom Hill didn't even play. If he did, it didn't show up. And Matt Ryan went off for 32 points, and I'm somehow going to come up with the second upset victory in a row. After you said I would never win another game ever. 2 back-to-back, Tony Tucker, like Kobe and Shaq.
Honestly, I don't know how you're still even fielding a roster with players I've even heard of before.
Well, like 3 of my players scored 0 points in my starting lineup this week, and I'm still going to win, so I don't know.
You should be starting Zacchaeus from Atlanta on your team, and instead I look at you, I'm like, how does he still have players of people I know? He's traded everybody away. You traded Carson Wentz and Pittman the worst possible week for me. It wouldn't have mattered. My team didn't show up. I only scored like 120 points.
Oh, that's right. I traded away CMC, Pittman, and Wentz, I believe, right? For Taysom Hill, Matt Ryan, and maybe
you should try to get in that league, J Fly.
Who's that?
Julio Jones.
Oh. No, I don't have no pieces. I have no pieces left to
All right, let's talk about something else. Khalil Herbert's in the game, ladies and gents.
Oh, did Mike get Julio Jones and that be like a bad thing for him or something?
No, because I have – never mind.
I don't want you to give whatever you got left on the team to a team I'm going to have to play in the playoffs. I don't want you to.
Like me in the playoffs, Mike.
For Julio, you ain't making the playoffs, Jay. Got to rip that Band-Aid off now.
Are you sure?
I
think I'm 5 and 4. I think in my record.
Yeah, you're I think I'm 5 and 4, and I'm the last seed in the playoffs. So I'm outscoring you by like 100,000 points this year.
That's okay. I've head-to-head matchups. I've head-to-head wins. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of being 5 and 4, I want you guys to congratulate me. For the first time this season in the Warzone of Attrition, the league leader in points scored by a wide margin is above 500.
So you're going to hurdle me because we'll both have 5 and 4 records.
Yeah, I'm about to hurdle like a bunch of people that have 5 and 4 records. You see that big hit Fields took?
I think you're going to hurdle me too. But yeah, I did that. They wanted to flag.
Marquise Goodwin took. Why is Marquise Goodwin getting all these targets?
I don't know. Have you caught any though?
Oh my goodness.
Yikes, dude. You just got to go out of bounds, Mr. Justin. Why'd he lower his shoulder?
All right, if I'm the Bears right now, I got to stop right here on this drive, and then I'll score some points.
If I'm the Bears right now, I'm looking for white towels, and I'm just waving them. I'm like, hey, Tomlin, we're just going to run the ball and punt. That's it. Don't do this to my franchise player anymore, okay?
For the second half, do you think that Prize Picks is going to put Nick Foles on it?
If I were you, I would be doing the under on Justin Fields for the second half of whatever it is. Because
if it goes 21-0 right now, I don't think they play him in the fourth quarter.
I also don't think that this gets better for it. Like, because the Steelers, their identity is their defense. Their offense is just like, oh, guys, good news. We're at home, and Eddie Jackson's out, and Khalil Mack's out, and they sucked already before when they still had them. So now let's score a bunch of points so people think our offense is good.
Yeah.
I like it. I want to see a deep bomb to Chase Claypool on this play right here on first down. There it is. Let's go, Claypool.
I'm doing it out of
Oh,
principle.
no, that's not what we wanted.
That's what I wanted. I don't want Claypool catching any. I have Khalil Herbert, and they're not even going to play him tonight until the fourth quarter garbage time.
Look at that.
Tell me we play the Steelers in 2 weeks.
Oh, Najee Harris is going nuts. A-Fix!
Welcome to the team, A-Fix.
Welcome to the team, A-Fix.
I have about 10 jerseys I can share with you. I'll let you borrow it for half the season, and then you have to give it back.
Yep. I didn't even know where to find Chargers jersey outside of the actual stadium. So
I bought them.
went to
They're all here in my closet. I have all of them.
Those are only the jerseys they got. You, Tony, and actual Chargers players.
Yep, the ones that they wear on the field.
Is there any way you can you do like a TikTok of everybody in when they next time they go to the coach's box for the Chicago Bears, right? You zoom in on them like this, and they're all looking down at something, and then cut to yourself looking for homes in like another place, like they're on an app searching for like places to send their kids to school and like where they're going to get their next job because you're all fired. All of you are gone. Oh my goodness!
They gave him these camo sweaters. You don't look badass, bro, when you're getting your ass kicked. Camo sweaters. Take your camo sweaters off. You're not representing the military very much with your performance here tonight.
I just like how long it took Tony Tucker to come up with the word TikTok. It's like a foreign concept.
I was searching for it for a second. I was like, what is it? Is it still called Musical.ly? Is that what you guys are calling it?
Can you give him like a Facebook of them going to the sideline?
Can you create the Facebook?
Oh,
got
good
that
job.
in the 80s. He told me.
Oof.
The one he's wearing right now.
My original, when I started my original sports show, it's like 17 years ago. It was on 16, whatever YouTube started. And I promoted it using MySpace. It was good.
It was your own space, like your own house, or were you renting?
It was MySpace. I don't even know. I didn't even use it. I just used it to promote. I've never been good with social media.
Which is odd because you're such a social guy and you do things that regard media.
I like to talk. That's about it.
And we like to listen, right, Mike?
I don't really want to I don't really like to go places and like hang out. Friar move!
Friar move!
I got you, A-Fix. I'll send you the Bosa one. That's my favorite one, A-Fix. I'm wearing it to the game this Sunday.
This Sunday, live, Chargers, and the team they played before they played the Steelers, live this Sunday.
Who is it?
The Chargers have to be playing the Raiders. Nope, they're playing the Chiefs. The Broncos. Nope, they're playing the Niners. Nope, they're playing the
all
Cardinals.
very good guesses. All very good guesses.
They're playing the Bills.
I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
I'll give you a hint. Their quarterback cannot win on prime time.
They're playing the Vikings.
Yeah.
No.
Narrowed it down quick, huh?
All the other quarterbacks that can't play win on prime time are out the league already, so that'd be Kirk Cousins.
Except for one, and he's still standing strong.
That right there is like the worst identity. Like I never want any of you guys. I never want any of you to be like, who's the guy who's always late to every live stream, and everybody's like Tony. Tony's the worst. You don't want somebody to go, who can't win on Monday? Kirk Cousins. Like you don't want to be the first name for something.
The only name. If it was like, if I would have said Kirk Cousins, he was like, no, not the Vikings. I would have literally had no more ideas. I would have had no more like thoughts at that point. I'd have been like, well, you stumped me. But
I was gonna try and do the like the horn noise. That was gonna be my hint.
Oh, skull.
Yeah, like how they have that big horn where it's like.
Yeah, I like that one. But I was gonna say, so I'd rather be late and unpunctual than a loser. So
I don't like it when it's so quick. You know, like if somebody's like, who's the guy who makes you feel uncomfortable when you talk to them? They're like, Tony, and you're like, oh shit, what? No, that's not. You don't want to be the first quick name. If that's
what's Mike's thing, Tony?
What's Mike's thing?
Yeah, what's his thing that like you say something, it like automatically know it's Mike on a mic.
I don't know.
That's bad. You can't say I don't know because then it's something bad. You know, if you just would have said something, then we'd be like, okay, but now we're just so bad you don't want to say it out loud, Tony.
No, I'm like genuinely putting some thought into this. The thing that came to my head is kind of lame because I was going to say Raiders hate. Like, who's the number one Raiders hater?
I'm not.
And
a
then
Raiders
everybody would just say Mike. Like you just say that right away.
I am not a Raiders hater. I'm a Raiders realist. There's a difference.
I feel like you say you're a Raiders realist makes you seem now like a hater.
Yeah.
Calling it
you hate him so much you can't even admit that it's hate because that's how much you hate
I
him.
actually have a TikTok in my drafts right now where it's like all the bad quarterbacks.
Khalil
I'm gonna
Herbert.
put as the caption, like, and you guys think I'm a Raiders
Don't
hater.
tease me.
Khalil Herbert's in the game. Go ahead though, Mike. Sorry, I got excited for you guys.
Damn, Cole Kmet. But it's the one where like the quarterbacks come onto the screen. You have to pick which one you think is better. And it's Derek Carr versus like Davis Mills and like all the bad quarterbacks in the league. And I'm gonna post that one and I'm gonna put in the caption like, "See, I'm not a Raiders hater. I just said Derek Carr is better than all these quarterbacks." And it's like all of the garbage quarterbacks.
Like Geno Smith, Tyler Henneke.
Yeah, it's all of the terrible quarterbacks.
I love it.
Mike, I missed what you were saying because I was watching the game.
You don't want to watch this game, Tony. Never watch this game.
Well, Herbert was in for 2 plays in a row. So update on Khalil Herbert.
Holy crap. But I see him jogging off. How many carries did he get in those 2 plays?
He got 1 for 2 yards.
So
we're on the board, Mike. We're on the board. 0.2 points from old Khalil.
178 to go.
Oh my goodness, Justin Fields, hand the ball off or do something. But why would you do that? This is why Justin Fields. This is why I can't do nothing with Justin Fields.
Holy crap! There was nothing Fields could do on that one, buddy.
He could have handed the ball off. He could have not ran like 10 yards backwards.
The play call is a play action, and his tackle did not even touch TJ Watt.
Well, I will say this: in Madden, you have a better like view of what's going on around you than you would in
3.5, right?
Oh shit!
We said 3.5. We said 3.5, right, Tony?
Yeah, we did. I said 7 in the video today. He was going to get sacked 7 times. TJ Watt already has. And the title of this video was over under 3 sacks tonight for TJ Watt. He's got 2 already in the first quarter.
Grant Sr. with a nice little catch and run. Almost got the first.
Mike, do you remember those videos where it's like one of these things is not like the other? Do you remember those? Like, anyways, there's a old song that you can find, and it's like one of these things is not like the other. And what if you put up like 3 quarterbacks, and they were all starters, and then you like over them you just put sucks, and then one of them that would still suck, you then just put backup. But Derek Carr is one of the quarterbacks in there that sucks. Like one of the things is not like the other. The other is the fact that he's a backup, but the rest of them suck. Do you understand what I'm getting at right now?
I don't, but we can hammer it down maybe next time I see you.
Okay. I think it's a fun way to hate on Derek Carr.
I do like hating on Derek Carr, but I feel like I should take it easy this week, right? Because all the excuses the Raiders fans are trying to come up with. But Justin Fields better not, on 3rd and 18, down 14-0 to the Pittsburgh Steelers, be high-stepping in the backfield while scrambling. That is what he just did.
Yeah.
He keeps getting on the floor. Like, no matter what this – you get, like, overthrow receiver by 20 yards. He's still on the floor. I'm like, I don't understand.
Yeah, that's the Steelers' D-line.
Geno Smith likes to throw the ball to the floor. Justin Fields just likes to be on the floor. That's the difference.
Oh, my God. I think somebody was just wearing a Greg Lloyd Pro Bowl jersey.
Oh, shout out to Greg Lloyd, 1967 top NFL quarterback.
Mid-90s Bill Cowher.
Now you're just saying things that no one knows what you're talking about. I'm just saying 90s Bill Cowher. Like what?
Wait, you
whole
gotta,
different name.
you gotta know who Bill Cowher is. He's on the
I know
CBS
Bill Cowher.
show.
He's a Hall of Fame Pittsburgh Steeler.
Yeah.
We were there for the Hall of Fame game.
One of his best linebackers was a guy named Greg Lloyd. And I think they just cut to – so, like, I don't know if they still do it, but back in the day they used to wear these, like, crazy jerseys to the Pro Bowl. Like, they almost had, like, fire on them, like, built into the graphics. Wasn't good.
Well, I'll tell you this. All I can tell you really is my favorite player is not Bill Cowher. My favorite player is Tshimanga Tim Bakabatuka.
Tshimanga Biaka Batuka.
Tshimanga Biaka Batuka. Yeah. Tshimanga
There you
Biaka
go.
Batuka. My favorite player. Tshimanga Biaka Batuka.
There it is. Tell your friends.
Yep.
He abbreviated it to Tim. I think he may have played with the Tom Brady Michigan Wolverines and the Drew Henson ones.
The only Michigan Wolverines anyone will ever care about ever.
Do you think that Bill Cowher is named after Kill Bill?
I don't know, but I like where we're going with this.
I think so because they want to kill him and he's so good. I don't know. But yeah, I like it. Wait, I got a real question for you guys. This is actually a real question, a real sports question that's real.
It's not. I know it's not.
No, it is. I wouldn't say
All
if
right.
it wasn't.
Let's hear it then.
In the comments. Look,
Go ahead, comments.
what's worse? Brandon Ayuk, one of the top wide receivers of that draft class, being drafted from ASU to the San Francisco 49ers to play against his home Cardinals in the rivalry. What's worse, that? Knowing that you could have Brandon Ayuk on your team if you're a Cardinals fan, but instead he went to your rival, or from ASU, or Tom Brady from Michigan going to the Patriots and winning 6 Super Bowls when the Detroit Lions, he was right there in Michigan the entire time and they haven't won a single Super Bowl that whole time.
This is what I'm talking about, Jay. This is what I'm talking about.
What?
How
Is that
is
the
Brandon
question?
Ayuk and Tom Brady being compared in any argument?
But what do you think is a worse?
Tom Brady going and winning 6 Super Bowls.
As soon as you said Tom Brady, I said whenever he finishes the next, 30 seconds of this, the answer is Tom Brady.
Well, I have a friend, and I'll have him on the show maybe one day. I don't know, but because he went to ASU for like sports broadcasting, but he's just taking a break from it, I guess. But he said Brandon Ayuk's like that's like one of the worst ones. That like he went from ASU to like the rival of like Arizona football. So that's why I thought Tom Brady would be the one to trump that. So I'm glad you guys agree with me.
Okay, tell your friend that Brandon Ayuk can't even beat out Mohamed Sanu, former quarterback / third string wide receiver for the Falcons. He can't even beat him on the field. Or they have like another guy named Sheffield, no relation to Gary or anything good with the Sheffields. He can't beat out these guys to get on the field. Yesterday he got in the game and made plays. I'm assuming because Debo had a calf injury or whatever.
Oh, he was balling. 19 fantasy points. Nice touchdown. Went out and snatched it.
I'm just bitter because I left a bunch of points on my bench in a league where I'm going to lose.
I did
Ooh.
too. I did too, and I left David Montgomery on my bench.
Montgomery's not going to get you more than 0.5, 0.8, whatever he's got now. It's pretty much capped off. It's that number.
It's more than 0.8. But J-Fly, you could compare Tom Brady to anyone at anything, and I'll take him.
Oh, me too. That's just me though. But yeah, Sergeant, he comes on the streams, my buddy.
Anyone at
He says Tom Brady sucks. He hates Tom Brady. He's not the greatest. All this stuff. So you have a lot of Tom Brady haters out there too. I'm not one of them.
I would take Tom Brady as a head coach over Matt Nagy right now.
I would too. I would.
Same.
I would take Tom Brady as a point guard over Trae Young right now.
I'll take Matt Nagy
As a point guard over Trae Young, you're going to
right now.
Oh, wait, what?
I would get Tom Brady in this read option offense over Fields.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, easily.
Are you guys gonna be on here the rest of the stream?
No, I have to leave in like not that long.
That's why we're getting all the Tony Tucker content in fast and in a hurry. Tony Tucker's like a fountain of wisdom.
I don't think I've given any wisdom. I don't think I've been wise about anything this evening. There's a difference between wisdom and knowing some old random shit. That's like
I don't know. I feel like that's almost the exact same thing, almost.
You did call me a liar, Tony, in this stream.
What about the name? Well, I didn't call Jay on his name. I wanted to ask Jay, are you named after somebody famous?
Technically, Jariah, it's in the Bible. So everything is from the Bible. So I'm named after people from the Bible.
After Jason from Jason versus Freddy.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that in one of your emails, I saw that you have Jordan on there.
Yeah, Michael Jordan Jariah is my full. I'm just playing.
We'll see odds that we both were named after Michael Jordan.
Hey, me, you, and Michael Jordan from the Black Panther.
I was named after Tony's Pizza because that's what I used to eat nonstop when I was a child.
Sounds like a fictional cartoon pizza place.
You know what my real so I was going to be named after my father. His name is Frank. So my name was going to be Franklin Anthony Tucker. My initials would have been FAT. And I've spent the majority of my life battling a weight problem. It would have been the worst initials to ever have. Because back in the day, you used to care about what people's initials were. Nowadays, I don't hear anybody talk about it.
It's like Soulja Boy really goes hard with that SDMOG or whatever, that Stacks on Deck Money Gang initials.
Best run of the game right there. I don't know if anybody saw it. Herbert.
Yeah, let's go Montgomery.
I love Montgomery, but Herbert should play some more.
Well, it's only for 1 yard, but I like it.
After this week, I don't want to see Herbert touch the ball ever again.
Ever again. Well, actually, I like him. I think he's been doing really good with the Chargers offense. He's been looking at Mike Williams a little bit more, looking at Keenan. He got a few to guy in the last game. Mike isn't feeling the Herbert.
Look, they brought Montgomery in the game, and he can't even get a yard on second. He got a yard.
You said he can't even get a yard. He literally got a yard. He literally got exactly what you said he couldn't get, Tony.
Jay, is there an R&B singer right now named Khalil that's popular?
Yeah, it's Khalid, like Khalil.
Khalid, okay.
Khalid.
Something
like that.
Khalil.
It's like DJ Khalid, but then there's another singer named like Khalid. He has a song called Up All Night or something like that, like Up All Night.
He had a song that was on the radio.
Catch me up all night, catch me. That one on the radio.
Yeah. I think he had a couple of hits. I remember the first time I ever knew about him. I saw him on The Voice, and I was watching my wife. I'm like, "Who's this?" She's like, "Oh, it's this special guest super artist." And I was like, "I don't know anybody anymore."
He's the biggest artist of the year for the past 2 years. Had the most #1 hits Billboard. Yeah, it's funny. I actually had a conversation again with a friend. He's gonna remain unnamed because he's a good guy. But we were talking about Neon Moon, Brooks and Dunn, who you like, right?
I love that song.
So them specifically, and if he's watching, you know I'm talking about him. But I literally said, I was like, they're one of the biggest country acts, musical acts, like probably like of all time. Because like they have like 50-something chart toppers. They have like a bunch of #1 hits. And he's like, they're literally nobodies in music. He's like, I love country music. I never even heard of them. And I was like, just because one person hasn't heard of somebody doesn't make them nobodies. Because in that case, everybody that's been out since 1996 would be nobodies to Tony Tucker. And he didn't agree with my argument.
Brooks and Dunn is huge and has, like you said, they have like 50 hits. Their best of album is great. Yeah, I grew up on country music, and so it was like that song has a nice special place. Yeah, it's like nostalgic.
I love nostalgia too, even though I feel like I don't experience it. I think I will one day.
You definitely will, and it will be. Although you guys are experiencing life different because you guys don't really care about pop culture because everything is just like it's happening so fast. Nothing sustains for like greatness. Like outside of like everything is a one-hit wonder. Like if you get like a TikTok video that goes viral, you're technically like a one-hit wonder of your generation. But it's like will we ever have another William Hung? She bangs like that guy, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't even think guys like things like that will happen anymore because
There's too
everybody
many
has
of
their own platform to create something. TV, like what we're doing here. This type of stuff wasn't available when I was 23. There'd probably be endless hours of me saying dumb stuff. And I mean like horribly dumb. Oh my goodness. The Bears can't run, the Bears can't pass, the Bears suck. If there's any Bears fans who come to the stream, the Bears suck.
First of all, the Bears are a fine organization run by a few people that are probably rich, and that's it. That's all I got to say about the Bears.
McCaskey, that lady they showed earlier, Helen McCaskey or whatever her name was.
These names you come up with, Tony, you would think they're made up, but they're not.
They showed her in the broadcast earlier. I had no idea who owned the Bears, and then they had the owners. They had Rooney. He was old next to another old woman, and it said like Anna or Hannah or Helen McCaskey.
People are always old, like when they own teams. Oh, that actually reminds me of something. Somebody on the internet said like Elon Musk is worth like $388 billion, but the average employees like makes minimum wage or something like that. And they're like, yeah, that's like the third string quarterback making as much as like the starting quarterback. Like it's just not going to happen. And I was like, I think that's the wrong comparison that you're trying to make there. I think you're not really making your point. Like, you know, I don't know if like that just, to me, it's just like there's no connect there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no, that would be like saying it's way different than that. That'd be like saying, oh, the quarterback of your flag football team needs to make as much as Patrick Mahomes. Because the third string quarterback in this scenario would actually be like a CEO for the company who still makes great money, who's still rich. All backup quarterbacks make good enough money to where you're winning. You might not be making millions and millions of dollars, but if you're even making $850,000 a year and you're doing the right things, you're in the 1%. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I agree.
You're doing well. Like, this comparison should have been the flag football quarterback should be making as much as Patrick Mahomes. It's like, no.
You know what? You just took my argument further, I think, because my original argument was I said maybe you should say like Dean Spanos is worth $1 billion, where Justin Herbert gets paid like $1.2 million a year or something like whatever I looked up on the internet. I was like, that might be the disconnect. But then if you think about it, yours makes way more sense because literally like $10 or $6 or whatever minimum wages right now in that range, an hour compared to like $380 billion is so like crazy different, Tony. Like you literally have to be making nothing to compare to anybody else that makes any kind of money. You have to be like Dean Spanos compared to like, your flag football quarterback that has to pay $40 to be in the league or something like that.
Yeah, you're losing money, gas money. You're losing time away from family and friends. Like you're losing a lot to have that experience. As to where the person who makes more money sleeping than you make in your lifetime in a lot of cases. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing that people don't have enough issue with is if you really take a look at it where it's like the stuff that they want to do, it probably costs them more money to do that stuff. Like, because they could be making money doing something else. Like,
yeah, I agree with that. That was just a random thing that was definitely on my mind because I see a lot of crazy stuff, Tony Tucker. I just want to share these things with you, Tony Tucker. Hey, Tony Tucker. I just want to say shout out to Rockefeller. We won first place at the hair show. We did like little runway modeling, and like you know what I'm saying. Our hairstyles were the best hairstyles, and I was dancing out there, Tony Tucker. I was hitting dance moves on stage. People was wilding out.
Did you went to a place called Rockefeller?
No, that's my shop. Rockefeller.
Oh,
we got like
Rockefeller, but Rockefeller.
Yeah, for like locks, like hair.
Yeah, I know, I get it. We should come and I should drive out there, and then we could just get this all just like, plaited back right here.
Yeah, let's get it. They could just braid you up or something too. They don't even need to get locks.
I haven't had my hair rode up in a long time, and then get this all freshly faded up in there.
Yeah, look at the fresh fades is coming on deck at all times, Tony. Like yeah.
I'm getting ready to cut this off. It's really annoying. It was funny for a couple of weeks, and now it's like It's just too much.
Yeah. Like, life is supposed to be funny, but then at sometimes you just gotta cut it off, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm just too old. Like, I don't leave the house. I don't do anything. I can't go anywhere or have any fun. Like, what's the point of having a fun haircut?
Yeah, I feel you. That's the thing, Tony, is that, like, for me at least, at this point, like, you know, everyone's inside now. We're all virtual or whatever, remote and all this stuff. And then on top of that, like, everybody else is, like, always, like, everyone's so busy with everything now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, you know, like, if I was somewhere else, I feel like I'd be going out all the time. I'd always be going out doing stuff. But I don't know. I think just, like, California is just to stay inside kind of state. You know what I'm saying? Stay inside kind of area. I just missed it. What happened?
He just got smashed and, like, bent in half.
Oh, Kokomet?
Yeah, whenever they slow things down, it hurts. Like, I don't know what's called, like, it's an empath or whatever. When people suffer horrible pain, my body can feel it, and it hurts,
Wait,
and I don't
you're
like
an
it.
empath? Like, is that your horoscope or whatever, or your sign?
I don't know. I don't know what it means. I've just heard people say it before, so I'm not sure that I'm using it right for sure. But when people get hurt, it hurts my body. Like, I feel it in my bones, and I don't like it.
So if I just went and bent my finger back, like, just like this, no, I wouldn't do it to you, Tony. I wouldn't want you to feel that, but I just wonder if that happened. I'd be like, that'd be the worst way to, like, torture somebody. I'm gonna torture this guy, and then they just start, like, breaking their own bones. This guy's like, stop, please.
Well, at some point, my logical brain, I hope, would kick in and be like, what is wrong? What's your malfunction, bro? What is happening to you?
That would be the craziest. Like, it'd actually be like a perfect thing, though. Like, imagine this. I hope this never happens to you, like, God forbid, and all that, knock on wood and all that, for real. But, like, if some, like, cartel or mob boss, something like that, they kidnap you, right? And they're like, all right, we want to torture this guy, but we can't leave any evidence that we tortured him because we don't want to get in trouble with, like, the law, right? So instead of torturing you, knowing that you're an empath, they bring some other guy who, like, works for them, who, like, no one cares what happens to him because he works for them. He's not going to snitch. And they start breaking his bones and, like, doing stuff, but you, like, are feeling it. You know what I'm saying? That would be, like, it's a win-win because then they get the information they want from you. And that's it. They get the information they want. You know, you leave untouched. Like, you can't even say that they kidnapped you or tortured you because, like, you look perfectly normal. Like, you're fine. No bruises, nothing.
That is actually, like, that's a funny scene in a movie. They're like, what did they do to you? What did they do? And it was the worst ever. He snapped his femur in half in front of me, and they're like, wait, hang on. He snapped your femur? No. He snapped his own femur. I vomited on myself, but you get it, right?
You're like, it really hurt.
Jimmy Graham sighting.
I don't know. He almost had that tubby, too. I was kind of hoping someone would come down with that. I hope Justin Fields has a touchdown right now. I don't even care to who.
Jimmy Graham. It's probably hard to catch the football when you're covered in cobwebs. When was the last time we saw Jimmy Graham? He's dusty as hell on the sidelines.
When you're covered in cobwebs.
Look at him. They brought him out here, and he's like, I remember I used to catch touchdowns from Drew Brees.
Dang. Yeah, that's how long ago it's been for the Bears to have a good quarterback. We're talking about Drew Brees.
He's still out there. He's giving the sign. He's like, I got one-on-one coverage. It's like, no shit. You're old. He's like giving that signal. He's like, hey, over here, I got one-on-one coverage. It's like, yeah, of course. Because nobody
tell me when you have nobody guarding you. That's when I'll be really intrigued to throw the ball to you. That's funny. All right, let's see if he gets the ball again. This will be the third time they throw the ball his way in a row if he gets the ball thrown.
False start by Larry.
Oh, 3 times in a row, Tony Tucker.
Borromo. Borome. Larry Borome. Larry Borome feels like the card I used to open up when I was a kid. Remember, like, back in the day, we used to actually open up packages of cards. Now it's all NFTs or whatever you guys are doing. But, like, we would open up cards and you'd be like, you try and say the name every time. You'd just be like, what the hell am I going to do with this? Why'd you even put this in here? Why'd you even waste the paper? Oh, my goodness.
I think
Go
Justin
for
Fields,
it. Bring in Khalil Herbert.
That would be the last thing that they would do, Tony. Like, you just realize what you just wanted them to do right now? Even for fantasy purposes or football in general, it's just bad. They're like, it's 4th and goal on, like, the 20-yard line, and I want them to run to their third-string running back. That's the play I want them to run right now.
It's 4th down, and they should bring in Khalil Herbert. Yeah, you're right. They should take points put a little bit of a dent in the Steelers' defense. The Steelers' defense alone is going to beat me in one league this week.
I think, look, Michael and Mike would disagree if he was here because I know he go. I don't know where this is. He might be right most. I don't know, but he likes trends like, all right, they're not playing good in the first half. They're not going to play good in the second half. I think that because they're not playing good in this first half, they're going to have a really solid and a really good second half that makes this game close, and it's going to be like a 20-some point game. I mean, 20-some to 20-something, and it's going to be like a really close game, like, within 4 points, within 4 to 7 points or less.
Well, this game, the only thing that I'm learning from this game is that the Steelers aren't very good. And I'm not worried about it.
They've played Geno Smith on primetime and now Justin Fields in primetime, and they haven't necessarily blown them away. I mean, they shut them down for sure. They shut the Seahawks down to like nothing, and now the Bears have like 3. So there's that. But
yeah, they beat the Browns a couple of weeks ago, but now that the Browns got rid of their big issue, like they're fine. They're back on track. The Browns are going to be rolling.
You think OBJ is addition by subtraction?
Yeah, I think they freed up the team.
Yeah, Cleveland does that a lot. It reminds me when they let go of LeBron James, and all of a sudden they started playing well.
Yeah, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Remember how good that organization is?
Yeah, I love the Cleveland Cavaliers. Shout out to Dan Gilbert, Quicken Loans, and Ricky Rubio. He had a great game last night. 8 for 8 3-point shooting, 38 points, like a bunch of assists, rebounds. Still, he does it all.
I'm sending my kid to the Ricky Rubio Passing Academy. Did you know that?
If they had that, which they might, I would definitely invest.
There is nobody would go. The attendance would be like 7 little. It wouldn't be.
You know why I know that's not true is because, and shout out again, and I hope this is not to me insulting at all, but my dear friend or my acquaintance or however you want to call him, my native Los Angeles person or whatever. Anyway, Ryan Hollins, like a center for like the Clippers. And I think he's like a 3rd string or 2nd string center. He has a camp, and they packed that thing out in Pasadena. So John Howland, which I love and respect, nothing but love, no hate. But if he packs out a camp, Ricky Rubio, I think he got to be packing that thing out everywhere he goes.
Yeah, but he's a native to Pasadena. Like, that's his area. Like, he's a legend in that area. Ricky Rubio's from Spain. You think that he's just like going back and he's like, hey, Cleveland, hey, I'm here, my friends. I'm going to, dale, let's go, orale. We're fucking shooting buckets. That's not happening.
I think you hit like 3 different Spanish countries that aren't in Spain, but we'll keep going.
Yeah, I did all Spanish from not like.
You hit like Cuba, you hit like Puerto Rico, you hit like Mexico, yeah. I think.
How about for my Dominicans? He's like, "Que lo que? Here we go!" Like I'll get them all. I'll get them all in there. We got hey, and layup and shoot. Like none of that. It's not. Ricky Rubio has no pull anywhere. Oh, I can't wait for Mallet Finger to come back.
I think Ricky Rubio, in all seriousness, because there are a few Spanish-speaking people like in America, like a lot, and there might be some in Cleveland, maybe there's a lot. I don't know, but there you go, Ricky Rubio. He has a camp. He makes it fully in Spanish. All those people that speak Spanish, all will go because.
Okay, so if that's the case, if you had Ricky Rubio's basketball camp and he played in LA, like if he played for the Clippers for many years or whatever, like I could see you marketing that. What we could have, I'm trying to think of somebody that you might know.
You say some player from the 60s.
Michael
Tom Fitcherson.
I'm trying to think of like a perfect player that's like new right now. Like within the last 5 years, who, if Alex Caruso had a camp, if he had a basketball camp in LA, it would be packed because people loved Caruso. They know him, they're familiar with him. If Ricky Rubio had a camp, it might fill up because he's an NBA player or whatever, but it's not because Ricky Rubio.
But isn't it because Ricky Rubio, since he is the NBA player? That we're talking about,
but it's not.
You said it would fill up because he's an NBA
No,
player.
I'm saying it might. I'm saying it might fill up because it's Ricky Rubio. Because he played. No, it might fill up because he's in the NBA. But it wouldn't fill up because he's Ricky Rubio.
But him being Ricky Rubio him being in the NBA is the only thing that really makes him like a good thing to be Ricky Rubio. It's not like his cooking lessons or something like that is what makes him like it would fill up, but not because of basketball, because of his great cooking skills. Then you'd have something, Tony, that would be like, okay, you got me, Tony. He's not a great basketball player, but he's a great cook.
I guess what I'm saying is Rubio's not a draw. Nobody's going to anything because of Ricky Rubio. Like you aren't even going to
basketball camps.
You wouldn't even go to Ruby Tuesdays because of Ricky Rubio if they were giving away free food. Like you wouldn't. There's nothing that people are doing because of Ricky Rubio.
Have you ever been to Rubio's Coastal Surf?
Why is TD's coming in here and taking shots at the Lakers? Is it because we didn't say that?
What up, TDs? Lakers still ain't it. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. OKC has a really good basketball team. I've been saying SGA is a really good point guard. He can do it all. He's lengthy. He can shoot. He can play great defense, which no point guards really do anymore. Get to the basket. And the Lakers just don't want to play defense on him for 2 straight games. And then the OKC beats the Lakers for 2 straight games because you gotta play defense against their best player. Russell Westbrook literally left Dort wide open for a wide open dunk to win the game on top of the wide open 3 before, and he was literally just guarding nobody in the middle of nowhere, just staring at the ball. I don't know what he was doing, but literally just left his man wide open by the basket for way too long, and they found him, and it was an easy dunk, backdoor. But that goes back. Tony Tucker, Russell Westbrook still plays 0 defense and doesn't do as much on offense and still gets like 10 turnovers a game. So none of those things really add up to winning basketball, in my opinion. But he does lead the league all time in quadruple doubles when you count turnovers. So that is something that I think he should definitely be somewhat proud of. Yeah. It's really just Westbrook because AD's been playing great. When LeBron was healthy, he was playing great. A few other guys stepped up, but yeah, Russell Westbrook with his stat line, it's like 6 play out of game with 6 points, like 7 rebounds and like 4 assists or something like that in like 30-something minutes with I think it was like 8 turnovers, something crazy. He doesn't play defense. That's the thing. Like he could do that if he played defense, but he just doesn't play defense. Buddy Hield would have been amazing.
Yeah, this breaks my heart. This is what I wanted in the offseason was I wanted Buddy Hield or Bradley Beal. I even wanted Brogdon. I wanted anybody who could handle the ball and shoot to relieve a little bit. I wanted the exact opposite of Russell Westbrook. Okay, Mike is not coming back tonight. I have to go cook dinner. Do you want to wrap this up or do you want to hang out and then you can just wrap this up whenever you're tired of doing it? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I can keep going, see what's popping. TDs is in the building, you know what I'm saying? I can keep it going, and I'll just wrap it up whenever life feels like it needs to be wrapped up,
So why don't you find out where TDs wants you to send the link to the show, and then bring TDs on, and you guys can host the show. TDs, are you ready to make your Warzone Sports debut?
TDs, you coming on? Let us know.
Yes, we did, TDs. It wasn't pretty, and that play by Jalen Hurts was amazing. When he picked up the first down on the flip there, it was great. I was really on the edge of my seat for most of that game. It was a great.
Yeah, how did the Chargers upset the Eagles this week? It was like a last second thing.
They're showing the highlight right now. Justin Herbert right there running into the end zone. Jalen Hurts dropping a dime to Devonta Smith finally. And then old Dusty Dust, Dirty Hop, pop, hit that 3 points. Chargers get the victory. Going to fight.
Dirty Hop.
Sam Darnold, on the scramble, throws it into the belly of J.C. Jackson. Pick 6 for the second week in a row for the Panthers. Whoop. There it is. We got Texans and Dolphins in the building. Jacoby Brissett, future Hall of Famer. Just kidding. Matt Collins in the back of the end zone. Dolphins 17-9. Atlanta and the Saints. Trevor Siemian dropping dimes over there to Kenny Stills, but Matt Ryan says not yet to Cordero. Don't forget me, Patterson, down the sidelines. Falcons win 27-25, keeping in the race at 4-4. Whew. NFL prime time with Boom and Bug. Sundays at 7:30, available Sunday through Wednesday on ESPN Plus exclusive.
Yes, and now also on ESPN 7. Tony,
I'm a pro.
I'm gonna teach you this dance before we go because it's so easy. You ready for this dance?
I can't do choreography.
It's just simple.
Yeah.
You're changing the light bulb. You changed light bulbs before, right?
Change the light bulb. Yep.
You're turning it, right? Turning it. Little head nod like this. Little head nod. And just hit it. You know what I'm saying?
Boom.
You know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do. There's a whole dance. It was like I think it was like in 2019. It was like right before COVID. I remember like we'd be in class and we would just be looking around and like someone would be like sitting like in front of me or whatever, like to the side a little bit, and they just look at me and they just do like any like movement, like it'd be like this, and they just like hit it like that. And I had to like come back with some like I'd be like I'm pretending right, and I'll see something, and I'll just hit it. You know what I'm saying? There was like a whole like year of that. Like it was like about like what two or maybe 3 years now. No, but yeah, we were just in class just joking all the time. Like it was just like we'd be so creative with it. It was crazy. We'd go on that for like the whole 45 minutes, like the whole like. It would just be the whole class, and like no one would know it. It was crazy. No one would like know. I don't know if people knows we're doing this or not, but it was fun. Anyway,
I don't know if you were born. You might have been born in the 2000s. Like you might not even have been alive for Y2K. Like that, because you were in school and you were doing this stuff. Pop, hoo, 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 hoo. All this.
Why'd you say who? I love it.
Because that's what it feels like every time all my kids, like for a while, like, because my son, he'll floss and he'll like do all these dances, or he'll be like, yeah, dad, okay. And I'm like, what are you doing? Are you doing a quick pit check? I don't get it. Knock it off.
Oh, yeah, the pit one?
Yeah, he's just like getting in there and he's just like, that's what it had to be. He said it's from a sneeze. I think it's from dirty armpits, whatever it is. Yes, he would do that. Like all this, whatever it is. See, we had respectable dances. You're doing the shopping cart. Look at it. There it is. I need that. Dun, 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 dun.
No, you still do it. So do it. Do the shopping cart, but then instead of putting the cart, just hit it like that. Like you grab it and then you hit it. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm telling you how we do it. What about your sprinkler?
So you do that, and you hit it. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what we did in class all day. We just did all we were just doing, except we just got to end it with a hit, even if it's quick, you know.
You guys, you guys don't hit nothing. I need to leave. That timer was. I have to go finish up my dinner. Have a great night. I will try and jump back in the chat. Fel K is here. Say someone says the 2020 Raiders 2020 draft was the worst draft ever. It's turning out to be the worst draft.
I don't even know Tony Tucker was born in 2020, so
I was reborn. I was reborn in 2020.
I'm very happy for your spiritual experience, Tony Tucker.
Oh, I worked out today for the first time in a long time, and it was hard to get out of the chair. My legs.
First time in like 35 years.
First time in a while. I'm not gonna lie to you. I could go back to Instagram 22 months ago. I was in good shape, and all of a sudden I let COVID lock me up. It's like Marshawn Lattimore coverage. Wouldn't even let me get off my sofa for 18 months. Marshawn Lattimore was like, which way you going? He just funneled me to the fridge for 18 months. Shadow coverage.
That's good defense. You always got to play him in the baseline. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I got locked up right there. I was trying to think of a good defender, but they don't play defense in the NBA anymore. Do you remember?
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Lewis Dort, the whole OKC team.
Shut. I'm out of it. Don't even talk shit. Why? Because they beat the Lakers twice. There are only 2 wins there against Los Angeles.
Let's say anti-Russell Westbrook.
Have a good night, Jay. I'll talk to you later.
Have a good one. What's up, y'all? Now it's just me. I'm gonna update the score. I didn't even know the score was up here. I'm not even gonna cap. You know what? I'm gonna update it and then I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna do both. I can't even find it. Don't even know what's that. Round table. Oh, nope. But yeah, what up, y'all? Yep, we in here. You know the deal. Yeah, we'll do that for now. It's 14-3 live on the War Zone. We're live here at the War Zone. The Raiders 2020 draft class was actually incredible if they could actually play on field. Unfortunately, that's not the case, it seems like. But the Raiders lost the Giants. Shout out to Felke's New York Giants, the New York Football Giants in New York. Felke, congratulations on your big victory over the Los Angeles Raiders of Nevada. We appreciate that. All right, let me know who y'all have for Monday Night Football. We got the Bears and the Steelers. I'm gonna have some sound on for y'all. Maybe you can hear it, maybe you can't. But yeah, it's kickoff right now. Second half is kicking off. Went by really quick because me and Tony giving me the stylings of our hilarious comedy. And it looks like the Steelers are gonna start it off. Look, the Steelers are a great team. They're one of the best teams to ever play in the AFC North on Monday Night Football in November of 2021. But yeah, so we got Prize Picks, guys. Prize Picks promo code. What so I said promo code Warzone. Promo code Warzone. Promo code Warzone. So check that out. Right now, Chase Claypool's halfway to where I needed to be. Montgomery's almost all the way there. Al Robinson is not really close, but he'll get there. And Ben Roethlisberger and Justin Fields are a little under halfway, so they got to get it together. And I'm sure they will. Let's go, Big Ben. Nope, that's the opposite of what you. Look what happens when I say Big Ben got to do some good. He does the opposite. Why would you throw that, Big Ben? And now he got hurt, but he's getting up because he's a big boy, a big man. It's a big child. Opposite direction of where I was going with this. Roughing the passer, defense, number 74. Mario Edwards Jr. Why, Mario? Mario. I don't like that name, Mario. Unless if your name is Mario. Actually, I have a good friend. Shout out to Slim Rio. He's a good guy. So besides him, though, Mario. I think it's like an Italian name, though, so it's fine if you're like in Italy. Edwards Jr. So right now, the Steelers trying to get some points on the board. Big Ben has a touchdown, but that seems like it's all he really has. Handing it off to, I think, Benny Snell Jr. or McFarland or Najee Harris. Wow. Should have known that one. Start running back. So, Big Benjamin. Let's look at fantasy scores, y'all. Let's see what's popping off in fantasy. Let's see. Big Ben. Let's see what David Montgomery's got. David Montgomery's got 5.2 fantasy points. Not the greatest. Ben Roethlisberger. He's giving you 8.12. Is that facts? I don't know if that's facts. Looks like he's giving 8.12. That's actually not bad. He's throwing it now to Najee, and Najee Harris is trying to do something with it, and he kind of does. He gets about 4 yards, 3 yards. TDs might hop on here pretty quickly. We'll see. Holla at me, TDs. But Najee Harris, 4 yards. Oh, yep, okay. Cat goes me. I got it. Just playing. That's just something that Tom Grassi said when we were on his show. It was pretty funny. All right, so 3rd and 3. If I were the Steelers, I'd go play action, deep shot for the touchdown. They got Deontay Johnson. They got Chase Claypool. Oh, no, Ben. What are you doing? What are you doing? Wow. Wow, big man. Wow. That was pretty crazy. Let me know if you thought the screen was frozen, because that's what I was going for there. All right, so the Steelers are punting with P. Harvin. He's a beast. Let's see. Got all that one. And a beautiful kick down to the 6-yard line. Oh, my goodness. Pittsburgh Steelers. They out here. Yeah. Harvin's best stealer, probably the punch of the year. I can dig it. Commercial break. Therefore, we will go to a commercial break. And we'll be back very, very, very momentarily. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that. You already know what it is. We're about to hit 2,000 subscribers. That's almost 3,000 if you think about it, which is almost like 10,000, which is almost 100,000, which is a tenth of a way to 1 million followers. So help us out and hit the subscribe button so you can help us get to that goal of ours that we're very close to hitting. We're about to do it. We might not do it in the next 5 minutes, but we're going to do it. I can believe that. Believe that. Shout out to Tony Tucker. He was on the live stream with us, giving us hilarious content nonstop. Mike on the Mic Sports, nonstop hilarity. Shout out to Fel K. Because, like, that name is just like a crazy name if you think about it. Like, he fell and he was okay. Fel K. Shout out to TDs. Another dope name. You know what I'm saying? Because who doesn't like to score? TDs with the TDs. Shout out to Apix22 because he got a number. It's a repeat number. Back to back. 2-2. Shout out. Shout out to Robbie or Robert Tracing. Shout out to the whole Tracing family. I love it. Like Tracy McGrady. Shout out to This Just In Sports Show. This Just In. Appreciate you for being on the comments. Shout out to Chiefs Productions. You already know what it is. Chiefs just got a big W against the Green Bay Packers, who are at one point, I think, the top seed in the NFC, maybe in the league. Shout out to the Chiefs. Big time win. Big victory. They shut them out. Well, they let them score 7. But they played amazing. Good stuff. Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill, my cousin, Tyrann Mathieu. Shout out. Shout out to Jay. Got a lot of good things in here. Shout out to Alex Robson's burner account. I don't know why he doesn't just use his real account. Man up, Alex Robson. It's okay. Shout out to your burner account. And shout out to everyone else on the stream. Because y'all are great. So we're back. Of course, the Chicago Bears have the ball. David Montgomery, a baller. Let's go. Montgomery is a baller, y'all. Like, that's all I can say about this man is he's a baller. He is a certified baller. But yeah, tell me who y'all looking for in fantasy. Who do you guys want? Who do you guys, you know what I'm saying, want to see get some more yards? David Montgomery is balling right now. Justin Fields, he's going to start getting together right now. I think Ben Roethlisberger will start getting together right now. So let's see, Justin Fields dropping back to pass. Kind of throws a bad pass to Mooney, who someone needed for, I think, 8 points. Was that? No, that wasn't Allen Robinson. That was Mooney. You're talking about Allen Robinson. I don't know why he's talking about Allen Robinson, but probably because he hasn't done it. Let's go, Chi-Town Herb. He's talking about Justin Fields because Justin Fields is like the Chi-Town version of Justin Herbert. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. Let's go. Let's go, Justin Fields, a.k.a. Chi-Town Herb. I like that nickname for Justin Fields, Chi-Town Herb. Let's go. Chi-Town Herb. Hey, Chi-Town Herb. Let's go. All right, so Chi-Town Herb gets the ball. He takes a snap. Chi-Town Herb's running for his life. Chi-Town Herb throws the ball, and it's a caught by my guy, A-Rob. Let's go. Let's go, Robinson. 17 yards. Really need A-Rob to get a touchdown, but they haven't been that close to the end zone. So, but A-Rob for a touchdown would be tremendous. It'd be some good stuff. If not, yeah. He only need like 34 yards. I'll take the 8 points because like he gets in the end zone once. It'll be good. Oh, Montgomery is such a beast. Everyone who is talking about, oh, don't play David Montgomery. Did y'all just see that? He carried the whole Steelers squad for 8 yards, bruh. Go first. Look at this. He gets in the hole. All right, there's like 4 guys that are trying to stop him at the line of scrimmage, and he just runs that thing like 8 yards. Oh, he ran for 10. That was the first. He's a baller. A-Rob sitting. Off schedule. Plays the only chance. Well, let's go. Chi-Town Herb. Throwing ball deep. Oh, let's go, A-Rob. This is you. Oh, no, it's not. Is that Goodwin? Oh, I think he dropped it. Oh, no, he caught it. It's crazy because I almost took Goodwin for the I almost took him for the over on 12 yards. He would have got that easily right now. He got like about 40, 50, 60 yards. Which is good because we need an A-Rob touchdown on here. If Justin Fields throws a touchdown to A-Rob right now, that would be amazing. That would probably seal the deal for maybe 2 of the picks. For sure, one of them. They're challenging to catch, though. I don't even know if he caught it. Yeah, it doesn't look like he even caught it, but either way, get the ball to A-Rob. Oh, A-Rob siding. My fault, Tony Tucker. I just read it like again. I said A-Rob sitting. I was like, where are you sitting at? You sitting on your bench? He's not sitting in real life. He's out here. But yeah, A-Rob siding. Off schedule plays the only chance. Yeah, facts. You gotta when Justin Fields scrambles and creates a few more seconds, A-Rob's got to shake loose, shake the defenders, find open spots in the zone. You know, if he's on man defense, you know what I'm saying, just run around, break left or right, wherever you need to. Go to Justin Fields, give him a chance to complete a pass. And the Bears are going to be just okay. I'll tell you, this might not be a catch, but the Bears can get downfield and score a touchdown. Yeah, it's about to be a close game. Side note, though, do you all like McRibs? Shout out if you guys like McRibs, because I always hear, like, so different. Like, some people love McRibs and some people hate McRibs. Like, no one could just be like in between with McRibs. Like either people are like, no, it's like cardboard meat, or it's like, no, this is the greatest thing that fast food has ever created with a McRib. So I like the name McRib though. It's like a regular rib, but they Micified it. You know what I'm saying? McRib from Mick. It's funny because it's a Big Mac. This is the thing. So a lot of times people be like, let's go to McDonald's. We're going to McDonald's. Let's go to McDonald's. Emphasis on Mac. McDonald's, Big Mac. Now you got a McRib, McDonald's. That's why people, they'll be like, oh, it's confusing because it's Mick and it's Mac and it's like, it's because they named the food that. That's not my fault. I'll call McDonald's if I want a Big Mac. I'll call McDonald's if I want a McRib. Why isn't it a McRib? Because it sounds stupid. That's probably why. Tony Tucker, since you're on this thing where you're not working out and you're doing whatever, definitely try McRib. Definitely try McRib. I think they're actually really good. I actually like McRib. I don't eat them really, but they are really good. The Shamrock Shake. I didn't even know that was a real thing, Tony Tucker. I've heard about it before. I've heard people talk about the Shamrock Shake. I thought it was like a wrestling move from a wrestler or something. But, that's only because Mac Jones, like, ankle tackled some guy. And in the comments, they were like, he gave him the Shamrock something. So, I don't know. But anyway, I'm talking about he's doing like a wrestling move, like how he broke Brian Burns' ankle. Anyway, get better Brian Burns. And Mac Jones, Vince McMahon, I heard you release a bunch of wrestlers. Give him a call if this whole NFL thing doesn't work out. But yeah, try McRib. I like the sauce, and I like pickles, and I like onions, and the meat. I mean, it's probably not real, but it does the job. It looks like a catch, fumble, out of bounds, Bears ball, in or around the red zone. I like it. I like it. Let's go. Justin Fields, get those points. And should have picked the over on Goodwin. It does stand, thankfully. Yeah, if you guys were on Prize Picks, Goodwin's over was 12 yards. That was 50 yards that he just caught. You would have been good to go for the rest of the game on that pick. I almost did it, but the reason why I'm not tripping that I didn't do it is because instead, when Montgomery was activated, I just said, I'm going to go with Montgomery. Of course, he's a star. So, I mean, I could have done both in retrospect, but yeah, I think my picks are doing all good so far, so I'm not worried about it. An A-Rob touchdown would be great right now. If we get an A-Rob touchdown, let's go, Al Robinson. Find him in the end zone. Put a bad chick in the friend zone. Ooh. Let's go, Justin. Okay, now Justin Fields. Play action. Get a little one-on-one with A-Rob. Woo. That is what I want to see. A. Robinson, top of the screen. Out wide left. Let's see what happens here. I'm actually really excited to see this. Oh, they're going to go to Montgomery. Oh, Montgomery was so close. All right, play action. Let's get A-Rob touchdown. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been cool with the Montgomery touchdown, but let's get an A-Rob touchdown in here. Allen Robinson. But do they put the ball in the rookie quarterback's hands right now is the question. Is that what they want to do? David Montgomery is a beast. But I would love to see them throw a touchdown to Allen Robinson right now, even though it looks like they have a lot of tight ends out there right now. I don't think Allen Robinson's even out there right now. He's not. But Justin Fields' touchdown just worked just as well. And it does to Jesse James, I believe. Oh, Jimmy Graham. Oh, there's flags, though. It's coming back. Offensive pass interference. Something's going on. Oh, 15-yard penalty. Wow. See what they're saying. Wow. Wow. So basically, this is a crazy rule. No contact, but it was an illegal block because he blocked, they said, on the outside, and then looked to replay it. It wasn't on the outside. So, oh my gosh. What is Justin Fields doing? That was, if you guys will watch it, Justin Fields goes down, runs for 2 yards. First of all, I don't get that. But he runs for 2 yards and then takes the hit like in the most awkward way possible. Why don't you just slide? He could have easily just he didn't. I don't know why he doesn't slide there. That is crazy. Why, Justin Fields? That didn't make any sense. Because people talk about Lamar Jackson, like, oh, he doesn't slide. Yeah, it's fine because Lamar Jackson is going out there like taking hits like normal people. You know, he's juking, he's spinning, he's even trying to do some other stuff, but. Oh, let's go, Montgomery. Oh, my goodness. I think they kind of got to go for this. I don't know. I think they're going to go for a field goal. No, they're going to go for a field goal. But, wow. Oh, wow. The Bears really messed that up. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I didn't know Justin Fields gets hit late, no call. Penalty for throwing to an artifact. This is the kind of hilariousness we need on the War Zone, and we get when you have Tony Tucker, Mike on the mic, Joe Morley, Robson, although his new name is still pending because we already have a Robson, we already have an Alex, so we don't know what to call him yet. And, of course, me. But, yeah. Penalty for throwing to an ancient artifact. That is Jimmy Graham. That's why I couldn't have that touchdown. But, man, Justin Fields, I mean, he's getting it done. I can't really be mad at him. The touchdown would have helped the fantasy score. I'm not going to cap. But I'm actually not mad at that. I'm not even mad at that. Because the Bears are going to stop. And we're looking at some more Allen Robinson. We're looking at some – I mean, David Montgomery, he's good for the night. He balled out. But he almost had a touchdown. And that touchdown, I know Mike would have been like, bruh, he only needs 18 points. And he already has, like, a solid like 9. So that 6 would have gave him like a good 15. Mike would have been not feeling it. So we'll see what happens. Well, you got to refresh to be fresh, guys. So my cup is empty. But I'll find something to drink. I got waters back there. You know what I'm saying? I got drinks. I got my drink and my 2-step. I got, what's the other one? Buy you a drink. I don't know. Trying to throw some old school references out for the world to hear live on the War Zone. We're live. If you guys haven't already, I would suggest to like and subscribe. Both them things. And yeah. So the score is now 14-6. You can count them on your fingers. It's 6. So the Bears, they've had chances to score touchdowns. This game should be tied really right now, if you think about it. It's not tied, but the Bears need to get another stop. Because if they let the Steelers score a touchdown, it's not looking great. But yeah, if I'm the Bears, I don't know. If I'm the Steelers, I'm playing aggressive right now, though. This is when you got to play aggressive. I don't think you just run the clock out right now. I think you play aggressive. I like to play aggressive when it's a one-score game like it is right now. If it was a two-score game, still, yeah, maybe not as aggressive, especially if it's a three-game score. But it's a one-game score. Still a lot of time left. You got to play aggressive. I'm thinking Big Ben throws something deep. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens, though. The Bears are about to kick off. Still a lot of time left in this game. Chicago could have had a touchdown. I was hoping A-Rob would get open, get the ball thrown to him and catch it for a touchdown. But we'll see what happens. So 2 field goals and 2 touchdowns and 2 extra point conversions. And the ball's going to start at the 24, it looks like, and we'll see what pops off here. But yeah, I think that roughing the passer call. But oh my goodness. That's crazy. Yeah, he got nailed. Yeah, he did. I think that should have been roughing the passer on Justin Fields. I don't always really care to listen to what they got to say on TV, the TV narrative guys, but oh yes, that's Chase. Oh, I think that's James Washington. So now Goodwin for 50 and then Washington for 42. Back-to-back drives. And neither of them being Claypool or Robinson. What's going on, y'all? Oh, my goodness. I think that actually was meant almost for – no, it wasn't. That was meant for James Washington. I was about to say maybe it was meant for Deontay Johnson the way I was underthrown. Deontay Johnson could just ran up there and snatched it anyway. Like, it was my football. Oh, my goodness. Najee Harris taking on 5-6 defenders and finally he's brought down about 5 yards. He actually probably lost yards by breaking those tackles. But it's fun to watch. Steelers, Bears, must-see TV. You already know what it is. Our must-watch me talk about it. So I appreciate all the viewers that are sticking around. We know we got Mike on the mic, Tony Tucker. If you guys just hopped on, you guys missed an amazing dialogue and some great jokes. Tony Tucker always bringing up some ancient artifacts from like the 1950s, always those fun facts from before anyone else was born on the earth. So he's still, passing down those memories to the rest of us. Mike on the mic has some great content. So we out here. I'm here just calling the game. It's another handoff. So actually, it's kind of a little reverse, little pitch back to Deontay Johnson. We'll take that all day. Good stuff. Johnson, now it's going to be 3rd and about 2 feet. We'll see if the Steelers can convert on this, which is going to be interesting to watch. Mainly because the Bears defense, they do need a stop right now. They would like to have a stop. It's 3rd down. Smart creative plays drawn up, not a draw play, by the Steelers to get them in this position. So we'll see what happens. I'm kind of hoping, again, play action, throw it deep to Chase Claypool for a touchdown. That would be great right now. But, they're in field goal range. I don't think they're going to do that. 23-yard line. I think they'll probably just run it. And they do. And they get stuffed. But Najee Harris, I think he might have got the first. It looks like he might be a foot short. It did look like he was going to be short to begin with, and then it looked like he got a little bit of a push, but not as much as he needed. So it's going to be 4th down and about a foot. And I think that was number 91 on the Bears really got in there, but Najee Harris against 3 defenders really popped off. So 4th and 1 is what they're calling it. It's probably about a foot. It looks like they're going for it, which I actually like that they're going for this. Why? They're in the red zone. It means they can score a touchdown. And if they don't get it, that's great. It's a one possession game. The Bears have the ball. I'm not going to say great field position, but one score game, they'll take it. They're not even going to be in the other team's red zone. And, I don't think he got it. I don't think he got that. It looked like they hit him like right away, and then he couldn't get on the second effort. I don't think they gave it to him. But they gave him a very generous spot, like a very generous spot. And you can't really challenge this. I don't think he got this, though. His second effort maybe got him there. I don't think his second effort got him there, but they're going to give him first down. Yeah, so they're going to burn their second time out for Pittsburgh here. But, I mean, can you challenge? I don't know. I would look at this, though, because it looked like he didn't get – it didn't even look really that close to me. It looked like he didn't get there. The second effort didn't look like it got there. I wonder if they would review that because, I mean, you can kind of see the ball was in the air unless if, like, he fell and then, like, he went in and then he got popped back out. I don't know. We'll see what happens, though. But either way, the Bears need a big-time stop here. Yeah, they need to stop. That would have been that was a perfect opportunity for the Bears to get a stop and, like, really, like, have a one-possession game, drive down, tie the game up. I wonder if Matt Nagy in this situation would just kick an extra point attempt and make it a one-point game instead of tying it. I really wonder what Matt Nagy would do in this situation. He interests all of us, and myself included. Well, Chase Claypool ran the ball instead of catching the ball. So there's that. I mean, these chips, which were remain nameless. I said rename. Rename them. But, yeah, if we rename them, it's going to be the Warzone chip. I'm not letting you know what kind of chip it is because of advertising reasons. But it's a pretty good chip. I'm covering the brand with my hand so you can't see what brand it is. If you can guess the brand of chip, I won't tell you if you're right because advertising reasons. Najee Harris, baby. Man, the Bears need to get the other stop because time is ticking. Tick. Talk. Oh, that's why it came out the name TikTok for like the videos. Makes sense. So here we are, third quarter coming to an end. The Steelers looking to take a 2-possession lead over the Chicago Bears, who have not done too much this game, surprisingly. But 2nd and 8. We have Ben Roethlisberger in shotgun, looking to throw to somebody. Let's see if he can. Oh, looks like he found somebody. Oh, he had Claypool in the end zone. Oh, man, he had Claypool off the fingertips of Claypool. 3rd and 8 now. Oh, man. Claypool, he had it. I think he only has like 21 yards right now, so. Oh, man, Claypool. That's tough. It's all good, though. I kind of hope the Bears get a stop right now. If the Bears get a stop and they score, make it a little bit more exciting game. Let's go, Bears. Oh, wow. Freiermuth. But there's flags. Now, this is crazy. There's flags on the field. If it's on the offense, but they're talking about it, so they might even pick up these flags. Well, they're going to pick them up regardless because you got to pick them up. But oh, defensive penalty. And the penalty is declined. Claypool would have been nice for my other fantasy teams to get a touchdown. But we'll see what happens here. Yeah, Claypool still 26 receiving yards. Hasn't got anything yet. Allen Robinson's halfway to where he needs to be. And I know Roethlisberger has more than what they giving him here, but don't know if he has it yet. And the extra point's no good. So Chris Boswell just missed the extra point. It's a 14-point game. The Bears are still in this. They got to score right now, though. You want to see them score here? Get the ball back and see if they can force some overtime. I would love to see overtime in this game. It's been very exciting. You have a young, exciting rookie quarterback in Justin Fields trying to, prove that he belongs in the NFL because a lot of people don't think he's ready. A lot of people don't think he's that good. You got Big Ben, the opposite. Been in the league for like 50 years trying to prove that he still belongs in the league and he shouldn't retire or be cut him because, people would say he's not playing that good either, but he's been playing good so far. 2 touchdowns already. Can't be mad at that production. Let's see the fantasy score that I have on Big Ben right now. Let's see what we got on him. I had him here, but I don't think this is updated. 15.4 is what we have for Big Ben right now. That should be more accurate. It should be. I think technically this is 5 points per touchdown. Typically you get 4 points, so we'll just say he's at 13.4. So he's close. He's really close. Justin Fields needs to definitely drive them down the field right now and score a touchdown for him to be where he would need to be for fantasy purposes, at the very least. And then, of course, Chase Claypool. Yeah, you got to get all the Pittsburgh receivers need to get together. It's been Pat Freiermuth and Big Ben this game, and then on the other side, A-Rob needs to get together because it's just been a lot of David Montgomery, which is cool. David Montgomery's out here. So, Tony Tucker, how are you feeling today? I'm feeling good. I'm Tony Tucker. Makes a lot of sense, Tony. Appreciate you coming on. So, it's Tony Tucker. Just a quick interview with Tony Tucker. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. Just something we did really quick. I'm going to interview now Mike on the mic really quick. Hey, Mike. How's it going? It's going good. I'm Mike. That is facts, Mike. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you coming through. That was Mike on the mic. You guys might know from TikTok. Quick little interview with him as well. Hope you guys like that. So just interview Tony Tucker and Mike on the mic. Let me know if you want me to interview anyone else in the comments. I will interview them as well. But right now we're watching this game. It's 14 points. They're in the Steel City, beautiful, waterfront right there. I like Pennsylvania. Shout out to Tallahassee, Florida. It's a different state, but I want to give him a shout out. And he just ran out. I don't know. I don't agree with that. Jakeem Grant. I think he is a good special teams player. Good returner. Not too bad receiver, but yeah. Oh my goodness. Freiermuth is just dominating right now. Oh, they said he resembles Heath Miller, not Gronkowski. Gronkowski is a lot better in my opinion, but yeah, he's balling though. So whoever he's resembling, it's definitely a good thing. Oh, Montgomery's balling. Montgomery's balling. So Justin Fields right now, 151 yards passing and 29 rush yards. Montgomery's approaching 100 yards total. So pretty good game. Khalil Herbert's in the game now. I don't know what he's going to do. I think they're going to – there you go. Good slide, Justin Fields. Good slide. Protect yourself. I like it. Nice little run. Got some rush yards. Good stuff, Justin Fields. They got to hurry up, though. This got to be a hurry up offense right here. We got to be making this quick. Time is ticking. 1 minute left. Exactly now in the game. Well, I mean, on my screen, there's delays and stuff in the game. It should be a few seconds off. But there's under a minute now in the game. We can say that for sure. Under a minute left in the third quarter. There's under a minute left in the third quarter. They gotta get moving. Let's see, Fields. Oh, Allen Robinson. Let's go. Oh, Mooney. That was 1-1, not 1-2. Number 11, Darnell Mooney with a nice catch. There you go. Whoever needed Darnell Mooney. Jay, you need him? You said Jay something? J-A? Yeah, there you go. There's some work. 20 yards in a reception. That's 3 points for you. You're almost there. You'd 8. Khalil Herbert getting some run here. I'm fine with that. Not mad at that. 15 seconds. It looks like we might be heading to the fourth quarter now. They need a score. It's getting right down to the wire right now. They need to get a score. And it's going to be tough. So third quarter is coming to an end. Leave your comments if you want me to interview anybody or if you just want to talk about the game, fantasy, whatever's going on. This is the break. We're heading into – I don't want to call it the final act because that's a 2-minute warning really. But we're heading into that last chapter, the last quarter of the book, the last quarter of the movie, the climax, like Usher said. So we'll do that real quick and take a look at this commercial because the Prize Picks, man, I'm close on hitting all 5 of them right now. So y'all can join in the fun with me, possibly, pick up some extra dollars or whatever. I don't want to promote gambling. It's not really gambling. It's just a fun game. And you get some free money to play with and have some fun with it. And if you win, you just have more free money to play with and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? That's all it really is. Just having a good time. With that, yes, and do it responsibly.
Patrick Mahomes, over or under 4.5 touchdowns. Over. Easy. He's obviously the best quarterback in the league. What is up, everyone? It's Mike on the mic here, and you may remember me or may recognize me from the hit show Friday Night Wars and Mike's Film Room right here on the Warzone Sports Network. And I am here to inform you of our partnership with Prize Picks. Now, no, we didn't just partner with Prize Picks because of the large Brinks truck that they backed into our backyards. We also play Prize Picks, and it's a tool that we can use to interact with you guys. You guys can compete against us. And in this quick tutorial, I'm going to show you exactly how to participate in the Prize Picks competitions right here on the Warzone Sports Network. So first things first, you want to head to your favorite internet browser or head to the App Store or whatever phone that you operate. And you either type in prizepicks.com on the internet side, or you can download the Prize Picks app today. Once you download the app or visit the website, it's easy as clicking start playing, and you're going to see a chance for you to sign up to your account. Once you fill in all your information and you've created your account, just click the deposit button up in the corner. And here's where you will deposit the amount that you would wish to play with. You can enter a custom amount in this little box that says $10 here. Once you select the amount that you would like to deposit and play with, make sure you look for the promo code box. It's going to be small. It's not on my screen because I've already used the promo code WARZONE. W-A-R-Z-O-N-E. Warzone is the promo code you need to use, and Prize Picks is going to match your deposit up to $100. So if you put down $20 to play with on prizepicks.com, they're going to give you another $20 to use, so you have $40 total dollars to submit your Prize Picks this week. Once you've deposited with the code WARZONE, you can scroll through and look through all the options you have as far as Prize Picks. If I want to put down that Zeke is going to have over 58.5 rushing yards this week, I can select Ezekiel Elliott, go to my current entry, and select over for Ezekiel Elliott to go over that rushing yards amount. Once you've selected all the entries you'd like to place in for this weekend's action NFL football or any sport that you'd like to play, choose between whether you want to do flex play or power play. Each one pays differently, and click place entry. You can go to the top of the browser and select My Entries, and it's going to show you all of your entries. If you screenshot these entries and send them to us on the Warzone Sports Network Instagram page, we will actually feature your entries on the show, on the live streams, on the pregame and postgame talks, and root for your Prize Picks to succeed right along with you. As you can see, it's super simple to hop on here and play Prize Picks. I can't wait to see your entries and compete against you so you can get more correct. Now, back to whoever's hosting this show. Hopefully it's me. That means that you're being entertained.
How's it going, guys? Gerald Mooney just scored a touchdown. Oh, Darnell Mooney, my bad. I'm mainly just saying that because I am shook that it wasn't Allen Robinson. We need a touchdown, Allen Robinson or Justin Fields. One of the two. We need a touchdown from one of those two, and it's Darnell Mooney. It could have been David Montgomery. It could have been Justin Fields. Could be Allen Robinson. It's Darnell Mooney. I'm not going to play no theme music for Darnell Mooney getting that touchdown. But I will say congratulations to J.A. because he needed a touchdown from Darnell Mooney. He got it. So, good stuff. Just really would have liked it to be Allen Robinson. On the bright spot, I didn't put any unders on him, so it doesn't really hurt. But I'd like to get a touchdown from A-Rob or J. Fields. But at least we got a quick one by somebody. 2 minute, 50 seconds. Now we're in the game. Bears. Let's go, Chicago. Chi-Town. I'm gonna do a dance for Chi-Town. Not for the Darnell Mooney touchdown, but for a little Chi-Town. Little Chi-Town Jimmy. But now we're in another commercial, which is crazy because the last commercial took us into like the Jimmy Graham like deep shot, caught, tackled, and then right away a quick Mooney. I think it was Khalil Herbert that gave him that. It might just be a regular handoff. I don't think they're going to consider it a pass. It wasn't like a push pass, but so for fantasy purposes, it looks like it's just going to be a Mooney rushing touchdown. Oh man! But if you have him fantasy, if you need those fantasy points, that was big. All right, guys. I know you don't like commercials. I don't know. No one really likes commercials. I feel it. But for those left, let me know which Twix is better. The right Twix or the left Twix? Which one do y'all like better, right or left? So I kind of want to have a Twix bar, but I don't know if I'm craving a left one or a right one. Let me know. I will be having one of these before the stream's over, I think. Or maybe not. It just depends, but I feel like one. Cooper, Coop, Cup, Cuppy, Cupper, Coop. I love the name Cooper Cup. Cooper Cup. Cooper Cup. Cooper. Coop. Cup Morty. Cup Morty. Cup Morty. Cup Morty. All right, let's see what happens. Still have the ball. I don't know what they're going to do. 14 minutes, 17 seconds left. I don't think they can just run the clock out. Oh, let's go. Look the other way, Ben. Look the other way. Good defense. Oh, they're throwing the flag on that? No, that's not. I don't think that's a bad flag, ref. No, they got to pick that up. I don't think that's a flag. You got to pick that up. Let's see. I don't see nothing. That's a bad call. I'm kind of shocked. I mean, it's moving the game a little quicker, so I mean, it's not the worst thing for the Bears. Hopefully Najee fumbles this thing for the Bears' sake, but nope, looks like he's going to get a nice little 9-yard reception. They might just run it with him. I mean, I would like right now a shot to Chase Claypool to the end zone. Play action. So I've been looking for all game. One to Claypool and one to Al Robinson. We'll be good to go. So we're waiting for this here. Looks like so far it looks like a handoff, but it is a Deontay Johnson, but Deontay Johnson not going anywhere. We're looking at third down again. Now this is clutch. They got a third down stop. I don't see the Steelers going for it on fourth down in this situation. And if they do it could be great for the Bears. They get a stop. One possession game, 7-point game. I'm liking that for the Bears. So let's see if the Bears can get some stops right here. But I gotta assume they're kicking a field goal if they don't get this third down. We'll see what's popping. Again, let me know. Right or left? Right. Wait. Right. Left. And they look like they're going to. They got it. The Bears got the stop. Oh, my goodness. The Bears are in. Oh, my goodness. The Bears about to get this game. Oh, my goodness. Let's go, Chicago. Shot-town, stand up, baby. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Najee Harris almost had that first down. Oh, my goodness. What a stop. Oh, my goodness. Najee Harris looked like he had that first. And no, 91 came in and just pushed him back. Goldman came back and just pushed him back. So they're going to kick the field goal here. He missed the extra point attempt, if you guys don't remember, just not that long ago. So last kick he took. So if he misses this one, this will be big. 54-yard attempt. Oh, it's in. It is in. And man, the other side of the stadium, but big time field goal for them to hit. The Bears got to score quick. The Bears have to score quick, make it a 3-point game, and then hold the Steelers to, I mean, really not let them score and then try to get a field goal to go to overtime. I mean, this game is close. It's been close. It's a 10-point game now. Big time stop. Like we said, we felt like they were going for the field goal and they did. Smart move by the Steelers. Good defensive stop by the Bears. Really, that penalty is really what messed them up. If it wasn't for that penalty, I mean, you don't know what's going to happen with their play calling. You know, adjustments would be whatever, but could have been a punt. Could have been a 7-point game with the Bears there to tie it back up. So let's see it. Right now, I'm hoping the Bears get a touchdown, make it a 3-point game, see if the defense can come up with one more big-time stop and give the Bears a chance to go to overtime and win this game. Very possible. Now they're showing a commercial about some show that I definitely am not going to watch. Looks really, really dumb and bad. It's like this strippers and like inmates and stuff. It looks like the worst TV show I've ever heard of. Yeah, it sounds stupid. I'm not going to give you guys a name. It's not even on a real channel. It's on a streaming plus thing. But anyway, has a old boy from that one movie. So I mean, they got like a famous guy to be in their movie that people kind of know. Anyway, now that there's a credit card commercial, credit cards takes forever to try to get one. And once you get one, you don't really have it. It's super annoying. Don't do that. I mean, at some point, yes, do get credit cards if it does help your credit score. If you want to buy a house or something, or a car, even. But I suggest just buy cars cash, and then houses. Yeah, you probably gonna have to get a mortgage unless if you just like stack chips for a while, which will be smart if you can. But if you can't, holla at me. I'm gonna hook y'all up with that. Let me know. Holla at me. I'll hook you up. Do some good interest rates and all that. You already know what it is. But anyway, yeah, refinancing, purchasing. You know what I'm saying? Can be your guy for that. But anyway, yeah. I don't know about that. So then there's a car insurance commercial now. There's a little lizard on it. Yeah, I don't understand. What's the point of having a lizard as your spokesperson? Like I get the other one. They got Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes and Drake. Makes sense. You know what I'm saying? They're popular people. People buy stuff from them, I guess. But lizards, I see lizards and I'm just like, never think I want to buy something from you. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, game's back on. Bears down by 10, but they're marching in a comeback effort here. We're moments away from the kickoff here. Boswell is getting ready to go. He's at the hash mark. He is jogging to the ball, and there's a kick. A nice one, too. He's good at this. But they're going to, of course, return it. Landed at the 1. He's going to the 20. He fumbled it. Oh, my goodness. Yo, the one thing you can't do in this situation, he does it. I don't know who did that, but that's the one thing you can't do. You got the Geno Smith, the special teams players right here. See, maybe he's on his knee, though. Let's see. Nope. Wow. Yeah, Jakeem Grant. 2 stupid moves in a row by you. That Grant Sr. 2 stupid plays in a row. The first one I let slide. I was like, oh, he's a good special teams player. Decent, not too bad wide receiver. I think those were my words. Twice in a row, bro. Yeah, you're not making it to see next week. You're not making it to week 10, dog. You're not making it past the bye week. Yeah, dog. Come on, dog. Yep. Maybe another team will pick him up, but I don't see him on the Bears. That's two plays in a row. 2 stupid idiot bonehead plays in a row for Grant Sr. You can't have that. Be professional. That's terrible. And now I don't know. The defense might be deflated after that. They got a big time stop, played great, and then another mistake by the same guy, very costly. Dang. Well, the Bears have to come up another stop. And time was not on their side before, and now it's even worse. And I think they're off sides. Big Ben just literally snaps and throws it right into the ground. So I have to assume they're off sides. Big Ben's an experienced quarterback. He knows what he's doing. Let's see. Offside, yep. Big Ben was like, throwing it to the ground, give him my 5 yards. Let's move on. It's kind of, if there's any bright sides, any of this, at least it stops the clock for the Bears because, my goodness, the Bears. Talking about, like, sometimes they say, did they win the game or did they lose the game? In this case, for sure, he did that. Let's see. Oh, you know what's crazy is that I didn't even realize that, but I have been rooting for Allen Robinson all game and Deontay Johnson a little bit as well. I'm not mad. I can never be mad, you know, because I'm gonna enjoy the game regardless, and you know whatever. But yeah, I mean, A-Rob, he has not done anything, and it seems like Deontay hasn't done much either. So that's tough. Yeah, it is tough. But yeah, hey, if you got me in the mic on the mic league, congratulations on that. Yeah, I do have Deontay Johnson in that league. Everyone keeps sending me trade requests for like nobody for him. Like I got like Hayden Hurst for Deontay Johnson or something like. I got like some other random like receiver that I don't even know is on the team anymore for him. Like I got like a lot of random trades for him. So maybe it's not that good. Maybe I got to trade him for like a nobody. I'm gonna hold on to him for now. And let's see if the Bears could get a stop here. 1 yard. They've been getting a few stops right here, so they need another one. And it's Claypool. They got to stop Claypool. Oh, my gosh. Claypool's doing everything I don't need him to do, which is run the football like a running back. He's a wide receiver. I need him to get like 30 more receiving yards. He just keeps running the ball. That's what makes me mad, gamer guy. And Claypool's out here. You need Claypool to catch the football. So he's just running the ball. If it was like all-purpose yards, we'd be really close right now. I really hope that they throw some deep in the end zone for Chase Claypool. Might not be enough at this point, but oh, big sack! Now Big Ben would have fumbled that. That would have been nice. That would have been something good if there could have been a fumble right there by Roethlisberger, and then a touchdown to A-Rob is what we needed. Oh, that's right, gamer guy. My fault. I read this and I didn't really fully get it. I do have Allen Robinson and Deontay Johnson in that one team, on that one league. Oh yeah, for sure. You get a nice RB2 and a good wide receiver 2 and a flex. Yeah, you'd be straight. Anyway. It doesn't even matter who you have in that entire league. If you can get what you just said right now, you'd be straight. Even if you had nobody on your team, like you had no roster. That's all you really need because there's no one. It's tough in that league to even have like a good running back and a good receiver. I made a bunch of trades to get like everyone I could possibly get and take the most riskiest chances. Like I got Saquon Barkley after the bye, he should be good. I got Allen Robinson, Deontay Johnson. I don't even know who my other running back is besides Saquon. I think it's somebody who at least will get some minutes, so some snaps, some touches. I don't know who my other running back is, but whoever it is, they're playing this week because Saquon's out, and they're playing next week. So I don't know who it is. You might have to tell me who my running backs are in that league. And I think I got Herbert who balled out. I believe he's the one who balled out. How many points do I need? Because it's not over yet, gamer guy. I mean, I don't know what the score is, but if Chase Claypool can get something deep here, no. Oh, that was a Deontay, though, actually. Oh, yeah, I have Deontay in the league. He is actually the one that got targeted. It wasn't Chase. I was like, oh, no, it's not a Chase. It was a Deontay, but that's who you needed. Well, the Steelers looks like they should be punting right now. Let's see what they do, though. Gamer guy, quick question. Yeah, Deontay. Oh, that could have been a pick. That's all right. Going right or you going left? What you going? Right or left? Right or left? I forgot. Which one's better? I want to know. I have one of them. Oh, I'm down by like 20-something? Well, that might be a wrap then. But we'll see. If Al Robinson gets a deep shot touchdown right now, it could be very close. It'd be 8. Let's see. 8 plus 6, 14 plus 1, 9. I would take that. that 9 points. And there might be like some kind of stipulation for yards, but 9 points, I'll take it. Wait, no, hold on. 9, wait. 14? Hold on. 8 plus 6, 14. That's 15 points. Oh, I'd be in there, gamer guy. Allen Robinson gets a deep shot, 80-yard touchdown now. 15 points. Oh, left. All right, this one, gamer guy. This one's for you. I'll have some left. And just so you know that I'm not cheating, I'm gonna open it in front of you. This is the left. I'll tell you guys how I like this. Again, left. That one's pretty good. I feel like it's like a little different taste. Caramel's like a little, feels a little different. It's like a different whole vibe, but I still like the left. Yeah, it's a little bit different vibe. It's like less like cookie and more like chocolate and caramel, I think. I like the left. I messed with it. I might be a cookie guy though. I might like the right more, but they're both good. They're both really good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big candy guy either though, gamer guy. So I was gifted these Twix. And since it was a gift, I will eat them. It doesn't work with everything though. You can't give me cheese or milk or certain other foods and expect me to eat them. But Twix, I'll eat them and share them with people. Like anyone who comes through, whatever, I'll share them with you. Like gamer guy, if he was like, hey, I'm gonna come through, watch this game. You'd have the whole right Twix to yourself, my friend. In your case, you'd have the whole left Twix because that's one you like better. I would have gave you the left. There you go, gamer guy. One has more cookie and the other one has more caramel. So everyone who's watching, the left Twix, the left has more caramel. The right has more cookie. I'm a cookie guy. I like the right. Good to know in the future. I'm going to give the left to my caramel friends. Oh, that sounded kind of interesting. I could be considered a caramel friend. But anyway, my friends who like caramel, and then, of course, my friends who like cookie, and myself. Oh, let's go, A-Rob. No! A-Rob had it. A-Rob had it. All right, gamer guy. Let's agree that we want Allen Robinson to get 10 fantasy points, not 20, just 10. You could still win. I want Allen Robinson to get at least 5 more fantasy points. You don't need to get 20, just 5. 1 catch for 40 yards. I will take that easily. Let's go, A-Rob. A-Rob's in the slot. Oh, yeah, some short to A-Rob. Let's go. Oh, yeah, there he is. There he is, Justin. Oh, my goodness, Justin Fields. You're the worst quarterback. He's right in front of you. There you go, gamer guy. Let Allen Robinson get 15 points. Or 10. Allen Robinson's right in front of you, dog. One more this. One more this McLeod. Bears touchdown, baby. Let's go. Oh, yeah, I think he did get like 8 points on home plate. So he's going to get like a run for like what? 20 yards and a touchdown, 8 points. There it is. Well, the Bears didn't score by Fields or A-Rob or Montgomery. It was a run by Darnell Mooney and now a special teams fumble recovery. Hey, I called that though. I said fumble that thing, McFarland. Ooh. Tony called it. 8 points by Mooney, 1 play. Now we got a 4-point game. It's a 4-point game, y'all. Gamer Guy about to subscribe. Let's go, Gamer Guy. Hey, Gamer Guy. If you don't already, I think you do. Follow me on Instagram, JFly, JAEFLY 23. And, of course, J100 on everything else is down there. Hey, Tony. I said the Bears are going to win this game. I don't know if they're going to win it, but because they haven't been playing great. I will admit, they had not playing as good as I thought it was. I said it was going to be 20-something to 20-something. And it was going to be a close game within 7 points. Let's see if it happens, Tony Tucker. Justin Fields. Missing guys wide open right in front of you, too. All right, they got to hit this. They got to hit this kick low key. Let's see. And it's good. 3-point game. Sheesh. I hope Chase Claypool gets a deep shot here. I can only hope. Thank you, Tony Tucker, for the plug. That's how you spell out IG, JFly23, Instagram. And, of course, we talk about it all the time. I've talked about it at least 4 times since everyone's left the screen. But, yes, for the best content, subscribe right here if you haven't already, which I'm sure you are already. Subscribe right here. And turn on notifications. Also important because we do go live all the time. Not literally 24 hours a day or anything. We go live a lot. We have a lot of shows. A lot of fun sports talk. So do that. Tony Tucker. Follow him on IG, though, too. Project Drivel. Because he's not going to plug himself, but I am. He has some good content. Tony Tucker's super funny. And, yeah, do that. Your channel will show up for me, so I have to find it from your TikTok. Oh, well, mine's not YouTube, just so you know. Me and Tony, I believe. I'm not sure if Tony is, too. Oh. If you're talking about Tony, he took down all his sketches and attempted not to get canceled. I do have a YouTube page that I use to comment on the Warzone sports stuff when other people are on. I might use it for something else later, non-sports or probably non-comedy and probably not music related at the time. I'm sure I have music stuff somewhere on YouTube. But I am dropping a music video pretty soon. I plan on dropping a music video by the start of 2021 for FaceTime Love. If you haven't heard on Apple Music and Spotify, FaceTime Love, J-Fly, and RJ Wilt. I will let y'all know about that and where that's going to drop as far as YouTube and all is concerned. But got a music video coming out for FaceTime Love soon. Starring someone to be continued who I know who it is, but I'm not going to tell anybody just yet. Where Mike Abs Joe? Oh, I thought you were trying to look some abs. I was like, you don't want to see Joe? I'm just playing. I don't know where Joe's at. I think he has a football thing probably. He be coaching and stuff. And Mike, I think he had to go somewhere, do something. He was on here earlier, though. He was giving some laughs. You know, Mike on a mic. Mike on a mic. And Tony Tucker. Tony Tucker was on here earlier, too. But Anthony Coleman, appreciate you. Appreciate you here on the live stream right now. We're going play by play right now. It's a 3-point game. The Bears are down 3 with 6 minutes to change left with the ball. About to kick it off to the Steelers. He said, I'm going to be on here for Thursday Night Football because my Dolphins. Yeah, Dolphins against the Ravens on Thursday Night Football. That should be a good game. The Dolphins should win that one. So, Gamer Guy, it should be a good Thursday for you. I think the Dolphins will win that game as long as Tua could play, though, because he didn't play on Sunday. They still won with Jacoby Brissett, but it wasn't pretty, though. Jacoby Brissett, He's good. He got the win on Sunday. I'm gonna give him that. I'm gonna give him his flowers and his love because he did get the dub. That's all that matters. Good stuff by him. But I don't know if that performance is gonna hold up against the Ravens, especially with the better defense. So they have Tua. I think they win, but without Tua, I think the Ravens gonna take that dub. Sorry to tell you, gamer guy. See what happens though. Najee Harris was one of the best runs I've seen all night. Well, besides the Montgomery runs that he had were amazing. Anyway, Packers fan, kind of upset how Jordan Love did though. Oh, my bad. Got the caramel, still going. So Anthony Clemens, he's a Packers fan. He's kind of upset how Jordan Love did. Thought he would go crazy. We should have put Bortles in, honestly. Yeah, so Jordan Love, he had a lot of bad throws. I was watching that game periodically on my phone. I've seen a lot of really bad throws, honestly, by Jordan Love. He almost won the game. They lost by, I think, 6. So it's not the worst thing I've seen. As Chase Claypool does get a 6-yard catch, 5-yard catch, something like that. So hopefully he gets a little bit more of that. Anyway, I don't know. He's kind of shaking up, though. But anyway, yeah, Jordan Love didn't do terrible. A lot of bad throws though. Could have won the game. But anyway, I think Aaron Rodgers, to make you feel better, he'll be back week 10. They play against the Seahawks. Him and Russell Wilson be facing off. Aaron Rodgers will definitely be doing better. And talking about Joe, people are looking at Joe. He's going to be on here shortly, I believe. I don't know, no promises, but I think he'll be on here soon. But what I will say, yeah, Aaron Rodgers will be back. He would have done a lot better. So once he's back, he'll be fine. Joe. Is it Joe time? It's Joe time, baby. What up, Joe?
What's up, Jay?
What's popping with you, Joe? It's good to see you. People are asking for you. Anthony Coleman actually right here was asking for you. You said, where's Mike and Joe? Specifically Joe, though. He was like, where's Joe at?
Oh, that's my guy right there, Anthony. What's up, Coleman? That's right. Hi now. I'm just barely catching the end of this right now. Can you hear me good or no?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I don't have my normal setup. I'm on my phone right now.
Oh, it's all good. I was like that the other day.
I was telling Jake to come on. I said, Jake, I called at my house and I was like, Jay's on there. Why don't you go on there and talk to Jay?
You want to talk to me, huh? He was like, where's Tony?
Yeah, he's like, why? So Jay could tell me that he's rooting for the Steelers and then switch over to the Bears?
Well, in this case, I've been rooting for the Bears the whole game, but I'm about 4 minutes away from rooting for the Steelers, so we'll see.
About 4 minutes. I personally not locking the Ravens next.
Yeah, he said, well, if Tua plays, I think the Dolphins will win. I don't know. Tua's probably not going to play, right? So I don't know. I mean, the Dolphins have a shot regardless to win the game. They just won without Tua last week. So, yesterday. So,
yeah.
See what happens. Anything is possible, right? The Jags beat the Bills. The Dolphins can beat the Ravens even without their quarterback. But how you feel about this Steelers game, Joe? You think? I know you're a big Steelers fan. You got the shirt and all that. You think the Steelers are going to take this one?
It's looking like it. I gotta.
Joe. I don't know where Joe went. He'll be back. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna answer your question right now, Anthony Coleman. Only if Joe allows me to answer it, though. That's the thing. Joe has to actually allow me to answer this question. Joe.
Oh, bad. I hit the wrong button. I was trying to mute the TV. I hit the wrong button. Did he just throw a pick?
No, it looked like a fumble, but I think they're gonna call it incomplete.
I'm like, man, come on, Big Ben. I know you're bad, but not this bad. Looking like you could play for Mike's flag football team now.
He sure could. No, that's a pass. He was trying to hold it back though, but it did go forward. Yeah.
What's up?
What up, Jay?
What's up?
Hey, Jake, do you want me to tell you my
What's going
favorite
on?
team? 'Cause Anthony Coleman was asking. You want to know?
Mm-hmm.
All right, after this third down play, I'm going to give you my favorite team, right, Jake?
All right.
I'm going to call this third down play, and I'm gonna give you my favorite team. Here we go. Ben Roethlisberger in the shotgun. 3rd and 8. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. He drops back to pass. He's getting some pressure. He can't throw. He's going to take the sack. Oh, he runs it. He beats it. Oh, he gets sacked. That's a 10. All right, here you go, Jake. And Anthony Coleman, my favorite team. My favorite team, as everyone knows, is the Baltimore Ravens.
No.
And the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Cleveland Browns, and the Denver Broncos, and the Houston Texans, and the Colts, and the Jags, and the Chiefs, and the Raiders, and the Chargers, and the Dolphins, and the Patriots, and the Jets, and the Steelers, and the Titans, and the football team, the Bucks, the Hawks, the Niners, the Eagles, the Giants, the Saints, the Vikings, the Rams, the Packers, the Lions, the Cowboys, the Bears, the Panthers, the Falcons, and of course the Arizona Cardinals. Those are my favorite teams. I'm glad you guys are here.
Did you miss one?
You missed Tampa Bay.
No, I said the Bucks. That's one of my favorite tickets.
Sorry, I was watching the game.
Jake, you make my studio look big.
Mhm.
Yeah, Jay. Last time I saw you, you were locked out of your room.
I was, but now I'm here. Now I'm back.
So you ready? When we gonna do that Capri Sun challenge?
Thursday night?
What is that? What do we say? 13 seconds?
14. I can do it in
14. But you gotta open it. You gotta take the straw out, put it in, and then drink it. All right, here we go, big man.
Side note, did you see what just happened right now?
Where you at right now? Because I saw a run.
Yeah,
With a penalty.
First down, right?
Yeah.
So it was like 4th and probably like 20 something because they just got a 10-yard sack on 3rd and 8. So it was probably like 4th and 18 and 20. And they gave Cassius Marsh a 15-yard taunting penalty, and no one knows where it came from or how it happened. It looked like he was walking away, and they don't know where it was. They tried to show a few replays. They said maybe he said something to the punter or the sidelines, but he wasn't facing the punter. He was facing like a little bit away. I don't know if you've seen the replay of the show, but he was facing like a little bit away from the punter in the sideline over here. So they said he might have been saying something to the crowd or something like that. But they can't, I don't know if they know if he's saying anything, but I don't know. But at that point, I don't know, Joe. Do you make the sack and then you just run as fast as you can to your back to your sideline, back to your huddle, whatever it is?
Well, we've been talking about the taunting penalty.
Roughing the
No,
passer.
they're not. They're going to call a penalty on the Bears. Watch for
Roughing the
hitting
passer,
them low.
Yeah, they're going to call roughing the passer because they hit the quarterback.
Even though it's a sack, they're going to say he hit him too
The
low.
holding.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let's go.
See, once we start talking about the officials, they start making good calls.
That's because they don't want to hear it. They're like, all right, now we're going to make good calls because he's talking about us in the war zone.
Yeah, but how many times have we seen that where they call that, they hit Big Ben low and they call that one?
Yeah, I thought they might have called that.
Jake,
I'm glad they did it, though. I want to see a close game. Oh, my bad. Maybe biased, but Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback of all time. Listen, because if Rodgers had them weapons in the defense. Coleman, I'm not going to say that. To me, that's a reach. So I can't say that.
Who's the best quarterback of all time?
Tom Brady.
Who is it, Jake?
Oh, Jake. Jake, who's the best of all time? Derek Carr? Derek Carr.
Hey, Jacob actually got to talk to Derek Carr. He got to talk to him on FaceTime like this, kind of.
Oh, dope.
But at the time that Jacob talked to him, Jacob wasn't a big Raider fan or a big football person. He was still young, And I asked Jacob now. I said, if you got to talk to Derek Carr, what would you say?
What do you say?
Raiders.
So let's see this. This penalty ain't gonna. If they make this field goal, it's still not bad.
I don't know. I think he has to miss this, but that penalty is big. That's what I was looking. I thought they do another penalty because I don't know if you've seen Marsh run into the referee. Well, he kind of. I don't know if you want to call it running into him, but that might be the dagger though.
So you need a touchdown. They need a touchdown here.
You know what I'm hoping for? This is one of these Mike situations where
Rodgers is selfish.
You need a touchdown and then a miss first. Rodgers is selfish and a me first player. That's not the Patriot way. He may have won a few, but not seven. I agree. I don't think Aaron Rodgers has the killer instinct or the winning mentality. Like I'm gonna tell everyone this right now. There's 4 players that are an elite tier of their own. No one comes close to them. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care about what anyone says. Whatever. It's Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, Kobe Bryant, and Russell Wilson. And Russell Wilson, he's kind of like, I just put him on there because of how tough he is. But it's really those 3 guys. It's really Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, and Kobe Bryant. I put Russell Wilson there because
I was with you for a second, and then once you went Russell Wilson, I was like, what?
No, I just recently put Russell Wilson in there because of that finger injury. They were talking about how with that finger injury, he came back faster than anyone anticipated, and the doctor had never seen an NFL player more like focused and determined. I feel like Russell Wilson has done a lot with a little bit because Rodgers has always had I think always a really good team. Brady's for the most part had a good team. I think Russell Wilson's done a lot with a little bit for a long time outside of his one Super Bowl when he did have a really good team. But
part of Brady is good in sacrifice.
That's true. You agree, Jake?
Yeah, kind of.
It takes sacrifice to be great sometimes, Jake. Almost all the time.
I don't really know about that.
You don't know about sacrificing, Jake?
I do know about sacrifice, but I don't know if Brady would have sacrifice in himself. I feel like
Brady
he would.
Money.
Yeah.
Well, Jake, I got a question for you after this play. Let's hope it goes to Allen Robinson. I got a question for you right now. It does go to Allen Robinson. Oh, let's go. Thank you. Keep going. Jake, you like left or right? Which one do you like better? Right or left? Twix.
Right.
You like right? Me too. I like right too. Gamer guy likes left. Left has more caramel, but right has more cookie. I'm a cookie guy. You're a cookie guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Joe, what about you? You like left or right?
I go left all the time.
Left? Yeah, that caramel. Yeah, me and Jake, we like the cookie, the right.
Yeah.
But I am a big guy, so I'll take both.
Hey, it's all good. Take a left and a right and a middle if they have one. I'll take it too. I'll take a middle if they have like a good cookie that was in between, like cookie and caramel.
TJ walking in this game on the
Cap. Not gonna happen. Cap.
If I don't
Bears
get
whatever,
right of Twix, I could eat left. Like I don't really care. It's just candy.
That's true. It's like Junior Mints. I like all the Junior Mints. The mini ones. Oh, whoever that is, just catch it, Darnell Mooney. Oh my god.
Dang, it was like this. Like this, Jay.
Ooh.
Hey Jay, that's what I bought to hand out for Halloween. Junior Mints and Twigs.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I be knowing things.
Junior Mints and Twigs.
I'm
But I
almost
think I
out of
could-
candy.
Look at Tony having to face Aaron Rodgers' praise.
Oh, let's go, Fields. Get in bounds.
All right. Justin Fields growing up in front of everybody, in front of the world tonight.
Yep. If he gets a touchdown and ties his game, Joe, gotta put some respect on his name.
Well, touchdown, an extra point wins this game, right? Touchdown and extra point.
They
Yeah.
get a touchdown and get the extra point. That's a 1-point lead right there. I just have a feeling that if it's the Bears, they're gonna get this touchdown and somehow miss the extra point. I don't know why.
Because they're double blanket.
Yeah, something like that. Just something like that. I don't know. We'll see. But if for some reason they get the extra point, Boswell missed an extra point earlier. Oh my goodness, almost a pick. Did you see the Boswell missed PAT? Oh yeah, Boswell missed an extra point. Not that like their last touchdown that they scored. That could end it right there. Oh my goodness! Come on, Allen Robinson.
I feel like the Bills are gonna get a touchdown, then go for 2, and the quarterback is gonna get sacked.
That would be great. I'm down for that.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob just wants overtime.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Jacob.
I want overtime. I understand this live.
Me too, Jake. I'm with you. All right, we're rooting for overtime, Jake. Unless if someone wins, then I'm rooting for that.
We need overtime. That's
There we
the
go.
only
There we
thing we need. Overtime.
Oh, why would you do that? I thought he had it. I thought he was going to cut the other way. He cut the wrong way.
Yeah, he could have just cut where that block was at, right?
Yeah.
Justin Fields has made a lot of questionable like plays on runs, like a lot of them. Like he had one, Joe and Jake, where he could have just slid easily. Instead, he like stops and put his like he does like puts his back to the defender, and then he just gets cracked in the back of the head. Like he could have just slid or like went down normally, but he like turned his back to the defender and like hunched over. Like
you wonder how much they put it in his head not to run, or if he runs to get down.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know how he gets down like that. Like that was the worst possible way to get down is to take a shot to the back of the head when the guy's coming full speed. Like slide under his hip so he can go over you, or get out the way. But don't just like slow down and turn your like back to him. Like that don't make no sense. You see the play though, Joe? Bless you.
Thank you. The play. I barely started watching when the Bears took that fumble back.
Oh yep. Oh yeah. This was like in the first quarter, like second quarter maybe.
But has Allen Robinson been looking good today?
Oh, Robinson, yeah, he's been looking good. Just they haven't been giving him the ball really in spots. Like he's had a few that he should have been catches, but they're not. He had one where he broke, like the route was perfect. He had an easy 20 yards, and then he throws it like too far to the left, and he was literally just a route where he's going straight back, like and he throws it to the left somehow. I'm like, bro, how he throwing the ball to the left? He's not. There's no way he's gonna go beat out that way. Like it's just bad throw. It's like
Anthony's really a touchdown right now too.
Yeah, he needs to do bad because then I go first in standings for fantasy. Yeah, let's go. We'll get a touchdown for you. Well, I can't say we. Justin Fields, hopefully, and Allen Robinson will get you a touchdown. And then Jake will be happy because they're going to miss extra point attempt or go for 2 and get sacked and get some overtime action for you.
Show us the dance, touchdown dance.
Get it, Jake. Get it, Jake.
I actually have the Steelers for this game, so I would not be happy if they get a touchdown.
You got the Steelers, but if they get this touchdown and make the extra point, will you still go for the Bears, or then will you still go for the Steelers?
I probably go for the Bears.
Let's go. Yeah, somebody sent me a tweet today that said he took his daughter to a high school football game, and he said, "Who are you going for?" And she said, "Well, let's wait a little while so we can find out who we're cheering for. We see who's winning or something like that." I was like,
smart girl.
I was like, "That's how I live my life."
Yeah, might as well wait. Why do you got to make your decision at the beginning of the game?
Yeah, that don't make no sense to me.
So I try to do that in Vegas.
Oh, they might not give you that in Vegas, but they'll give you that.
There you go. Allen Robinson right there. See, Tony Tucker benched Allen Robinson this week, and this is all we needed, Jay. Tony Tucker said, "I'm benching Allen Robinson," and now he's going to go off. Tony even said you might be able to release him. I'm glad he didn't release him and just kept him on his bench because he's back.
Oh, he stepped out of bounds. It's all good though. Bounds though.
I can't watch the game. It flows.
And he like looks like he's hurt or something.
Go get Isaac, Jake.
Okay. See you guys in a bit.
Oh, see you, Jake.
How does he know how to take himself off the screen?
He's advanced. I like it.
There you go.
Touchdown.
Darnell Mooney.
Wow. A-Rob was hurt.
I'm so mad this week. James Conner didn't do good for me in fantasy.
This 1 week James Conner didn't do good for me in fantasy. He did do good for you.
Yeah, he scored 40 points. Yeah, I have James Conner in our war of attrition. And I after he went off, I told Tony Tucker, I was like, yeah, I had a bye week this week. Yeah, that's one right there. Steelers not looking good.
Steelers. Let's see, I have A. Robinson right here. Ooh, Allen Robinson. 68 yards, 4 catches. Let's go.
Yeah, if he didn't step out on that one, it would have been nice to have that touchdown to go along with it.
Yeah, definitely. That would have been good, but I'll take that. Those 10 points.
I saw that graphic of Mike Tomlin having the same amount of wins as Bill Cowher. That's pretty damn good.
Who? Mike Tomlin?
Mike Tomlin, yeah, the Steelers coach.
Oh, Mike Tomlin, yeah.
It said that he had 14 years in, 14 years Bill Cowher, and then 23 for Chuck Noll. So that organization, man, they get lucky with coaches.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin's been really good for a while. And
so I was just laughing about that. I started Khalil Herbert instead, and I'm taking the L because of it. Yeah, it must be in another league because you're taking an L in the war of attrition just because I put a spanking on that.
Well, I told Tony and Mike. I told Mike first, and then he told me Tony's the one that told him. But I told both of them. I said, why would y'all start a third-string running back in a football game, Bears and Steelers, against the Steelers defense, especially when they're starting running backs, the top 10 running back in David Montgomery, in my opinion? It made no sense to me. I still haven't gotten a good reason from Tony why he told Mike to do that. Mike said that he thought they said David Montgomery's going to be on a pitch count. And I said,
yeah, he's supposed to be on a pitch count.
I read the opposite. I read that they had nothing to say about his workload or limiting him.
See, I wonder what Mike's going to come out and say because you know how Mike does his curse or whatever, so he comes out and switches his picks.
Yeah.
Well, he came out today and switched his pick to the Bears.
I know. We talked about that too. I told him the Bears are going to win today. In the beginning, I told him the Bears are going to win today, and he said no because they're jinxed. But I was like, I don't know. I think it looks like they're going to win today, and they almost didn't win though. That's the thing, but. Right now they're up by one. They still might not win, Joe. The Steelers are probably going to come back and make a good drive and score. But right now,
I would take the Steelers losing because I've been talking about this all year. My survivor pool that I'm in, you know, we had 8 people left this week. 4 people were down to 4, and 1 person has Pittsburgh tonight.
Oh, you might win then.
Yeah, it'd be nice. So I'll be one of the final 3.
Final 3. Oh, okay.
Oh no!
What happened,
The
Jake?
game is broken.
It's broken. Why?
My predicted video is going to get hammered by the Bears fans. Well, why did you put that Steeler jersey on, Tony?
Well, it's not over yet. Big Ben still has Chase Claypool, I believe. Unless if he's not playing, then it's over. Well, we'll see. Because Ray McLeod's out there for some reason.
Here we go. Oh, what? 134, 133, 132, 131. Let's go. They only got one timeout.
They got to throw something outside right now, I think. Like that. Perfect.
Mom, I need a good pass touchdown.
What are the Bears doing? Come on.
I don't know what the Bears are doing, but I also don't know why Chase Claypool's on the game. I need him right now.
Pass
Didn't he
touchdown.
walk off injured?
Come on, Big Ben.
He walked off hurt.
Is he injured? No way. Bro, I hate this. Every single time I do prize picks, the guy I pick that I need always gets injured. DJ Shock or Shake or Shank or Chalk or whatever.
Well, tell Prize Pick that you wanted Allen Robinson instead.
I did pick Allen Robinson too, though, and he did good. It's really just going to be Chase Claypool, the only one that didn't go over his 51 yards. He was 20 yards short, which he ran for them, I think, but he just didn't catch it.
If I could have one wish come true right now, I would want Big Ben to throw a really big pass for a touchdown.
Who?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a
Jacob
good
wants to Steelers to win.
We just need Pittsburgh to win right now.
I want Claypool to be in the game. Such a bomb.
Upside. Upside. Number 44, Robin Quinn for the Bears. He's offside.
Jacob's giving the play-by-play.
Let's go, Jake.
Oh, there. No. Wow. Deontay Johnson right there. That's it.
Yeah.
What's the flag on? What's the flag on?
Uh-oh, if it's on the offense.
Here, watch Jacob's reaction to it.
I feel like it's something on the Steelers.
There you go, Jake.
What they call?
Offsides, neutral zone infraction. Back to back. It's been having a lot. They've been doing a lot.
Let's go.
Dang it! That could have been Chase Claypool right there for me. That would have been it. Actually, all those Ray McLeod catches.
It right here. No.
Ball start.
There we go.
If I'm Mike Tomlin, I'm like, hey, Chase Claypool, Jay needs you right now. Get in the game.
Yeah, like suck it up for 1 minute. Get out there, get Jay his points, and get out of there.
Exactly. Be like, just catch the ball, run to the 1 yard line, take a knee, get out of there, kick the field goal, and we'll go home.
All I need is a touchdown.
Could happen.
Come on, get us.
Oh, and they're gonna get one.
Please, I placed a bet. If I lose this, I owe $5 to my grandpa.
Why? What is it?
It's
You made a bet with Grandpa?
It's a bet. Second down.
My dad is a Bears fan, Jay.
Oh. Well, your father may be very happy or a little upset, depending on how this flag goes right now.
What happened?
It's either third down.
Flag.
First, there's a penalty.
I saw that flag was there's two flags, one on defense and one on offense.
Did you guys hear what that flag was for?
Mm-mm.
It was Ben Roethlisberger seeing a sub running off the field late, so he just snapped the ball really quick, and that guy running off to the sidelines was actually the 11th guy on the field that he didn't know. He didn't know he was the 11th guy, so he made Ben think that he was the 12th man. So he just like snapped it real quick and got rid of it for the 5 yards, and he was actually the 11th man. So Ben would have had 11 on 10 if he didn't throw the ball away.
Oh,
Fourth down. Bears have to call a timeout.
that was the slowest run I've ever seen. I was surprised. I'm surprised he got that good of yardage right there. Look how slow that was.
You know how they say sometimes you gotta do stuff that they're not gonna expect.
Dad.
And he gave
Sometimes
himself
there's a
up
reason
early.
they're not gonna expect it, right?
What the hell was that?
Jacob.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Language, young man.
What was that one?
It's about 1 foot away, Jay. Right here, 1 foot, 1 foot to go.
Oh.
That's about 8 inches, I think.
Oh, no.
Well, it looks like it doesn't make any. The rest of the game for Prize Picks makes no difference to me now because my guys are all up except for Chase Claypool. So
Miss it. Miss it. Miss it. Miss it.
Don't say miss it. Say make it. Make it. Make it.
Jay doesn't matter. Jay doesn't care because he's going for either team.
Yeah, I'm going for both teams. And I was going for Claypool to get 22 more yards, but he obviously can't even get on the field because.
Come on. Time. Of course. The Bears have to ruin it with a timeout.
I don't know. Why do they have that timeout left?
Sweet victory with a timeout.
Well, you know what's funny, Joe, is that that 2-yard rush by Ben Roethlisberger put me over the Prize Pick 16.1. It was 16. So
did you? There you go. All right, Jacob. I won't tell you what happens. I'll hold it in until you watch it.
You seen it, Jake?
I can tell by your face we won. I can tell by your face. Let's go! Let's go! Oh my God!
It's good to see Jake happy. I like to see that.
I needed that right now.
Yeah,
I knew they took away my sweet victory earlier by a timeout. I said they took away my sweet victory with a timeout. And when the timeout was done, they kicked the ball, and this is good. It's a victory. Victory.
Mike's curse looks like it's real.
Yeah, Mike's curse killed the Bears. They had it until Mike did it.
He switched it to the Bears. Lost by 2.
Right? Over 2.
Oh, Jakeem Grant, he keeps messing up like every time he touches the ball. So this time he should just not touch it. Thank you, Jakeem Grant. The Bears worldwide, thank you. That's two times in a row he did something stupid with it.
I won the bet.
Still 26 seconds left.
Yeah, still 26 seconds left. All they need is field goal range.
There's no way they can make it in 26 seconds.
I've seen it before, but this is Justin Fields, so I don't know. Not Tom Brady. If this was Tom Brady, I'd be like, yeah, the Bucs won already. It's not even 26 seconds, way too much time.
Might as well, if I was the Bears, I would just forfeit. Like, how could you make it without if you don't have Tom Brady, just forfeit.
I feel like that should be every team's strategy for the entire season. Yeah, you see that pass? Just where is he trying to throw that? That was a waste of 4 seconds. But yeah, Jake, I agree. I think every team that doesn't have Tom Brady at the beginning of the year should all just forfeit, and then you just whatever team Tom Brady's on, they win the Super Bowl. It's basically what happens anyway. So why not, right? I think so.
You just can't.
That's what I. If I was a commissioner, I might do that. And then every team would just be the whole season would be people just trying to get Tom Brady on their team. You know, all kinds of deals going on.
I can't believe I called that field goal was good. I said they took away my sweet victory with a timeout, and then it's good. I caught it. I caught it before they kicked it.
Jacob, I hope the Bears come back now. You've talking all that
19 seconds.
Talking all that mess about your sweet victory.
I caught it that time. Okay, I just caught it.
Well, I know Mike.
Bears 30.
He needed David Montgomery to have less than a certain amount of points. I don't know if that's going to happen for him.
Ooh.
Illegal contact Steelers. Okay, tell me, how are they going to make it with 16 seconds left?
Well,
here they come. Here they come.
Yeah, they're one pass play away.
11 seconds left. No timeout.
The Steelers have a timeout, but they won't use it.
Yep, they won't use it because they know. They just let the
Oh, what a
Chicago
clutch
Bears.
play by Komet. You see that? I know you've seen that.
That's not enough, though. That's not enough.
Not enough for a field goal.
They got 4 seconds left. They're gonna have to throw it deep.
Yeah, they're gonna have to
No.
go for sure deep.
Because it would be like what,
Oh,
60
shoot.
yarder?
Yeah, if he didn't go out of bounds though, that was game over. So I was good that he was able to get out of bounds. I don't know. Now it's gonna be crazy. They might even just spike it. I would try to do a quick out route or something.
Yeah, but you have to.
They're gonna throw it deep.
You got 5 seconds left. Yeah, you know what? You might as well throw it deep because you're not gonna get it to that green line. You're not gonna get it to field goal range.
Come on, stop the Chicago.
Oh, they did do the quick out route, like I said. It's actually better than TJ Watt spotted it down though.
I said
No, 2
sweet,
seconds left.
sweet victory. Oh!
That was false start.
Yeah, it was.
Second and 10.
He's gonna try to kick this.
No way. In Heinz Field, a kicker doing this? No. Heinz Field is the worst spot for a kicker. No way. There's absolutely
65 yarder, Joe.
Absolutely no way. This is ridiculous. You're better off throwing a Hail Mary up. This is ridiculous. In Heinz Field, you're not kicking this.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, Joe. It's good. No, they went it up. Oh.
I tried to use reverse psychology. It didn't work. Steelers win.
I thought it was
Jacob's on the delay, but yeah. Steelers win.
I gotta
Steelers
see it
win.
again. It looked
Let's
like
go!
So it was straight. It just didn't have the distance.
because it looked like it hit the top of the bar and then like, oh, I guess if it, what's the rule on that? I thought if it hit inside, it was good.
Yeah, if it hits
back out.
Watch, here it goes again.
The backspin probably ruined it.
Jay trying to.
Oh yeah, no, it was way short. It was way short.
Yeah, it was way too low.
way short. What was
That's
I
at
looking
least
at?
5 or
Like-
6 yards short.
Jay, you tricked me when I heard you said, and it's good. I banged the table as hard as I can.
Oh, did you really? I gotta watch the replay. I thought I think it's the camera angle made it look like it was
I was
good from
really
what I
mad.
see. But yeah, the replays, yeah, that was no good.
No, the original one that I saw, yeah, I was like, yep. I was thinking the same thing you. I was like, oh, it was right there. But now when you watch
I was like, dude, no. And then when I saw the West go like, I was like, yeah.
I gotta watch the replay of this
The
later.
Steelers won by 2.
Oh, man.
2 points.
All right,
Just
Jacob. Jacob, say goodbye to the people.
Goodbye. I see you on my.
All right, Jake, it was great having you.
All right, Jay. Well, it was good.
Taking off or?
Yeah, the game's over. There's nothing else to watch.
All right, perfect. Just want to make sure before I sign off, and you were like, I had this the best topic I was saving right before the show. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Joe, appreciate you for being here. You already know we got a bunch of stuff on Monday. You can plug all the Monday through Sunday stuff if you want.
Well, I know tomorrow there's a bunch of stuff. I forget all the shows that are on tomorrow. You have a show tomorrow, right?
That's right. I got a show tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday, Laughing Quietly to Myself at 6 o'clock. Then we got Up for Debate podcast the day after on Wednesday at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, both times. Eastern, it's like a little bit later, 8 and 9. So, yes, come through. Watch us have some good conversation, debates, laughs. Joe Morley's going to be on the Raiders Allegiance, I believe, on Wednesday, not Thursday, sometime soon.
Yeah.
But yeah,
and then Thursday night, Ravens.
Thursday night, Ravens and Dolphins will be live on the live stream. Come check us out. Prize Picks will be popping. And turn on the notifications so you know when we're going to be live next. We appreciate you, Joe Morley. You that guy. Appreciate you for coming through. Jake, Tony, Mike on the mic, everyone in the comments. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have yourself a beautiful night. We out.